Okay, where last we left our heroes, they were taking a moment's reprieve from the trials of ascending the Tower of Skull Ford, and now found themselves on a floor stacked high with furniture. Old desks, beds, armoires, and tables all the way to the ceiling high above. There was no apparent exit, however, unlike the previous levels, leaving the party pondering the clues they had discovered prior to entering. As they continued to search the room, one of them noticed, high above, what could have been a mirror wrapped in an old rug. Delgrim took the initiative and began to clamber up to check it out, only to discover that the rug was alive as it attacked him. Trying to fight off the terrible tapestry, he found himself quickly wrapped up in it and slowly being squeezed to death. B and Tiernan both tried to come to his aid, clambering their way up and slashing at the rug, but Miera had another idea and instead unleashed her magic on the high tower of furniture itself. Her powerful spell ripped through the teetering tower, causing both the mirror and her companions to come tumbling to the ground, and for the rug to vanish into the darkness. Bruised and sore, our heroes looked at the mirror only to discover that it was broken. Tiernan, however, was able to use his collection of tools and talents to repair it, and they soon discovered that placing it over the watery entrance they came in through revealed the next level. Wasting no time, the party crawled through the mirror and found themselves in the final floor. A massive, mostly empty chamber bar some strange stone statues and a massive iron figure on the opposite side. From high above, a strange pylon stretched down, its tip covered in jewels, and strange cables dangling from it and connecting to the statue itself. Around the walls were also 4 gemstones, similar to the ones on the original entrance to the tower. As our heroes crept forward, unsure of what to do next, the huge iron figure began to move and a fierce battle started. Our brave party was pushed to their very limits as they fought valiantly against the Colossus, with many of them falling to its mighty blows and blasts of energy, only to be brought back to consciousness by the healing magics of the likes of Grumpfel. During this fight, Miera conjured forth a strange being of darkness, twisted and writhing, which stunned Delgrim as it roared, as its roars brought back terrible memories of his home. Onwards they battled, and all seemed in vain until, out of frustration, Grumpfel punched one of the 4 gems in the room, causing it to slowly recede into the wall. Realizing what they must do, the party fought on, pushing the final gemstone in the same order as they originally did to enter the tower, until finally the chest of the statue opened up, revealing what appeared to be the heart of the song. As the rest of the party tried to distract the thing, Delgrim used his magical crossbow to wrench the heart from its chest, causing it to finally slow, then stop completely. Exhausted, bruised, and some still unconscious, Delgrim then pounced on Miera, slamming her into the floor and demanding where she summoned the strange dark creature from. And then the tower started to buckle around them.
And I think Miera will see a fairly immediate conflict of emotions run across Delgrim's face. The first and foremost of those being rage and confusion. How's Miera actually looking at the moment in terms
Fucked up.
of how fucked up are we talking?
Like super fucked up.
I literally just performed a medicine check on her to like make sure that she was stabilized.
I was literally doing death saving rolls just before you threw me to the ground.
Yeah, excellent. In the mere seconds, I'm sure, until Hamish deliberately tries to kill us all with gravity and stonework. What's Miera's response to this outburst, do we think?
Miera will be obviously fucked up, but she's going to be like, get the fuck off me. Oh, what the hell? And if you don't release her immediately, she will probably use a mind sliver on you to get you off her.
Cute. Won't be necessary because I think
Okay.
very, very quickly, Delgrim will kind of recover himself. Miera, forgive me, I'm so sorry. And he will notice at this point the situation with the tower. And it's probably the most frazzled you'd have seen Delgrim at this point. But after a second or two hesitation, will hold out a hand to help Miera back up.
So as you do that, you hear the squealing of metal as the rest of you see one of the walls start to buckle inwards, the very iron that's encased this place, twisting and almost like it's starting to fold in on itself. And you see from above giant shards of black iron start to fall. And I need you all to please make a dexterity saving throw. Miera, you're on the ground. You have to make it with disadvantage.
Whatever.
Can I cancel that out with that outreached arm helping her up?
I have not taken your hand.
Sure.
Dexterity save, you say, yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
I believe now is the best time for Tiernan's expression, let's get the heck out of Dodge.
All right. Tiernan, what did you roll for your dex save?
Rolled it yet? 15.
15. You managed to avoid any of these falling shards of iron. Delgrim, what did you roll?
It was a dex save.
Yeah.
You sure it was dexterity?
Yeah.
A dex save, you say.
Yeah. That's a dex.
Pretty sure you've got inspiration points.
That's
Yeah.
a 10.
It's 10. You, as you're helping Miera up.
No, I'm not taking his hand, so he's not helping me up.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you
Noted.
offer the hand, which means Miera, you do need to roll at disadvantage.
Yeah, I did.
Cool, excellent. A shard of iron just grazes you, but the sharp edge just slashes across some exposed skin. You take 3 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Miera, what was your dexterity saving throw?
19.
19.
Yeah.
You roll to the side as that same piece that slashed Delgrim crashes into the ground beside you. You're fine. B, what was yours?
It was really good, actually.
Yeah, cool.
So convincing.
What was this really good number?
And that one?
Oh no!
But aren't you a halfling? Can you re-roll nat ones?
I'm not a halfling, no.
Aren't you a
I'm a
halfling and you
drow.
can re-roll
I'm a
nat
drow.
ones? Aren't you a halfling and you can
No.
re-roll?
So you guys watch as a large chunk of iron collects B, and the searing pain as it just slashes down your back and slams you into the ground as you take 6 points of slashing damage. B.
That look.
Mm-mm.
Interesting.
Okay.
Grumpfel, what did you
Yes.
roll?
Despite Grumpfel's age and seeming low energy, Grumpfel has an 18.
You deftly dodge out of the way as you all look around, and you can see it's almost like there's parts of this tower which have been artificially attached on the inside of it, which is what's coming off, and it's revealing underneath more parts of iron, but these parts are buckling in like someone crushing a can as this thing is all crumpling around you. What are you doing?
Is that a question for the collective?
That is a question for the collective. What are you guys doing?
Well, Miera will spit out angrily at Delgrim that I don't have time to deal with your baggage. We need to get out of here. And she's going to start running to the exit.
Oh,
Brilliant. Is anyone actually on the ground at the moment? Near
think
or
B
actually
is.
incapacitated?
I'm conscious, it's all good. and I am not good though. So I am gonna be like, ow, and heavily fucking bleeding. Attempt to start making my way also towards the exit.
Cool.
Then Tiernan's going to be very disorientated at this point because he was also on death saves. But when he sees B like that, he'll run up and try to hold up his shield to sort of cover both of us and try to get towards the.
Oh, outstanding.
You see an absolute look of gratefulness as you do this.
We're both covered in blood now.
Yeah.
Truly so much blood.
I think everyone has a healthy coating of blood at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Grumpfel, Delgrim, what are you two doing?
Grumpfel, come quickly.
Yes. Why am I answering Hamish as Grumpfel? If everyone's up and no one's down, Grumpfel's gonna just whoever needs, like, ushering towards. Is there a big door that says "exit here"? Push to release, and it swings outwards.
There is the exit that you guys came through.
Yeah, that's called an entrance.
That is the only way that you can see in or out of this chamber.
All right. Yes. Delgrim.
It's been 6 weeks, guys.
There is no time for your senility right now, Grumpfel. Follow Miera. Go.
And I had money on Delgrim having a Scottish accent tonight.
So you all race towards the way that you came into the room.
Yes.
You can see now, of course, you are looking through the mirror, and you can see it actually shaking. Partway directly underneath it, you can see the water, which leads through, of course, to the next level. You can see the slightest of edges of the other level, though, but the mirror looks to be quite unstable, and it is shaking and moving as this place is starting to collapse in around you.
If we're all huddled or literally at this mirror trying to go through, I'm going to activate Blinky one more time to provide everybody with temporary hit points.
Okay, outstanding. How many hit points?
28. What the hell is it?
Oh,
that's a good one. So that'll be 6 plus 5, I think. So that should be 11.
Outstanding.
Does that stack with any existing?
No,
Or replace?
It's just
How many was
replaces
that?
11.
11? Awesome, thank you.
Okay, cool.
Miera will
one, so
use... Miera will use her mage hand to hold the mirror steady so everyone can go through.
Cool. So are you like literally diving through the mirror?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it the
So-
water there? Or?
It is water, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So you all, it is the strangest sensation because you are running straight ahead, and as you go through the mirror, your whole plane of reality changes by 90 degrees as you suddenly find yourself plunging into the water. But because, thanks to Miera holding the mirror stable and your quick actions to get out of this place, you feel comparatively well orientated for direction in which you need to swim.
If I can also help out with that, Ham, B will cast dancing lights within the water, just up in the direction that we came from originally, just lavender kind of lights leading our way. And we'll move them with any bonus action I need to take to keep kind of guiding the light along the way.
So you all plunge into the water and start swimming downwards. You can feel this entire space moving, and even through the water, you can hear that unholy twisting of metal as this place continues to buckle around you. It is going to take you a little bit to swim all the way towards the exit. So there are a couple of things that I will need you to all do. The first thing will be I will need everybody to make a survival check to ensure you are swimming the right direction. Now, you can make it with advantage due to B's lights. However, B, that means that you will not be able to swim as fast as the rest because,
That's
of course,
okay.
you've got to use some concentration to keep these lights.
That's fine. If I have to take up the back of the pack, I will.
Okay. All right. So, survival checks. We're going to start at the other end of the order this time. Grumpfel, what did you roll? With
You
advantage,
said we
remember?
move. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
11.
11. Okay. Miera, what did you roll?
I rolled a 2 and a 19. So natural 20.
Okay, excellent.
Thank you,
B?
B.
I don't. You know what? Fuck your advantage, because I got a natural fucking 20 on the first roll, you motherfucker.
Outstanding. Excellent. Tiernan.
With Grumpfel at 11.
Okay. Delgrim?
23.
23. Those of you who got under 12, you are struggling. The movement, even with the lights, the filth of the water, everything that's going on, you feel slightly disorientated.
Tiernan and Grumpfel are taking the scenic route.
Yeah, you guys are sort of not going sort of as direct. So I would like, please, both of you to roll a d6 for me.
Each?
Sorry?
Each?
Each? Yep.
5.
4.
5 and 4. Okay. Tiernan, as you're pushing through the water, you feel like you kind of know where you're going, and all of a sudden, this giant part of the wall of the tower suddenly just bends inwards, and there's this sharp, jutting piece of metal. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Can I pull the shield in front of me as it comes towards me?
Sure, that sounds kind of
You
cool.
already had it out, so
Yeah.
surely.
And can I add my Flash of Genius as a result of that?
I'll let you roll. I'll let you make the save with advantage.
Okay. $11.
Sorry?
Oh.
11.
It went 18, then fell over to 5. Bashed it.
no.
Okay. So you take 3 points of slashing damage as you try to get the shield up in time, but it's not quite enough, and the metal just slashes along your arm. Grumpfel, you're in a similar boat. You rolled a 5. For you, there's actually a giant piece of metal as you're swimming along, which actually falls from above, and you kind of get a sense at the last minute of it passing by. I also need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dirty 20.
20. You managed to very gracefully twist your way out of the path of this thing. B, you're sort of towards the back. You actually see it just pass by, and you can actually see it off to the side. Grumpfel kind of half swimming in slightly the wrong direction as well.
Yeah, is he close enough that I can try and grab him?
Because you rolled a natural 20 before, I will say absolutely.
Just like grab and redirect to the right path.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Tiernan's just blowing bubbles.
Tiernan, you still think you're heading in the right direction. All right. I need everyone, please, to make a second survival check. As again,
It's gonna be fine.
the twisting and the buckling of this place, there's even chunks of this weird creature that you encountered which kind of float.
Is it an advantage again?
Is this, yeah.
It is with advantage again due to the lights and stuff.
Would that allow Delgrim to see Tiernan wandering off into the fucking nothingness?
Blinky's usually got his light on him.
Yeah.
It's like it's a standard thing I keep casting.
Roll a d6. Let's see if let's just leave this up to chance.
Yeah, because I think in general, Delgrim would assume that Tiernan was going to get lost and die, and would probably be specifically keeping an eye out on them.
So much faith.
One.
You rolled a 1? Look, I was going to say 1 to 3 you do, 5 to 6 you don't.
Sweet. In which case, Delgrim would try and
Cool.
redirect Tiernan as well.
Okay, so once again, I need everyone to make their survival checks to see how you go with this getting down.
22.
22 for Delgrim. Tiernan?
15 this time.
15. Miera?
17.
17. B?
13.
13. And Grumpfel?
12.
12. Okay, outstanding. All of you now are directed. You're all heading in the right direction. B, using your lights, you are falling behind. You sort of grab Grumpfel and almost like sort of push him ahead underwater. But you are falling behind the rest. You see Grumpfel's feet sort of vanish and through the dark, murky water in front of you. Everyone except for B, you all get to the edge of the exit from this level. And you can see through the dirty water the top of the pillar which you guys used to climb up here. But you do notice that it is starting to shake and move as this whole place is bending and buckling. What are you doing?
Fucking swimming.
B is swimming. I'll get to you in a minute, B.
Just going straight through.
Yeah.
Yep.
Straight ahead.
Well, hold up. Oh, this was on the ceiling, wasn't it?
Correct.
Alright.
There was somewhere to jump out onto, like a
So there was the
ledge.
pillar in the middle,
Mhm.
which you climbed up and then into the next level with the water. So you
Oh, so just ride the pillar down like a fireman's hose.
look, you can ride the pillar as much as you want to if you think that'll work.
Well, Tiernan's going to drop in through and then adhere himself to the ceiling because he's still got spider walk up. Last round.
True. Okay,
And then
absolutely.
try to assist people down to the top of the pillar.
Because the top of the pillar was only like 5 feet away
Okay.
from the water. It wasn't that high. So those of you who want to can just fall down onto the top of the pillar. B, you've fallen quite a ways behind because you've been using your magic to help the others. Will they have been able to focus solely on swimming? I need you to make one more survival check for me, please.
Okay.
It
I
is-
assume it's a straight roll this time.
It is. I will let you use advantage because, again, you've been using the lights to guide yourself ahead.
Okay. Survival, yeah?
Correct.
18.
18. Right.
I hated it.
Yeah. Survival seems to be quite an appropriate skill at this point in time. You...
Need you to know that my first roll was a 3, and I was like, please, 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 please.
Amazing. The rest of you are on top of this pillar, and for a moment you're like, where's B? As you see the 3 little globules of her dancing lights appear at the edge of the water and then pass through, followed just a little bit longer by a very, very big draggled looking bee as she appears out and plops on top of the tower.
And just as ow, 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 ow the entire time.
And I think at that point, Delgrim will start taking an active decision in holding the rear and making sure that everyone else is.
So as you guys take the briefest of moments to sort of survey the scenery, the base of this tower used to be 70 feet wide. It's probably now closer to 20. There is very little space between this column that is in the middle of the room and the sides of the walls, which are actually buckling and pulling inwards. Can I get all of you to make a perception check for me, please?
Perception, you say?
As
Actually-
we're doing
actually-
that, Hamish, if I just to paint the narrative, is this like those science experiments where your high school teacher gets the thing, puts it on the burn, and you put the water on it, and you watch it like cave inwards? Is that like what
It's
this
very-
tower is kind of doing to
it's-
paint the narrative?
It's similar. Actually, I don't want it to be a perception. I want it to be an investigation check,
Can
actually.
I
Fuck
re-roll now that you've said that? That would be real cool. Just
Sure.
Can we use
no,
our passive?
no, I won't. I rolled a 2.
I'm
so-
gonna re-roll. Yes, you motherfucker!
Okay. So B obviously failed. So Grumpfel, what did you roll?
Sorry, what was it again? Sorry.
Investigation.
I thought you said perception before.
I did, but then I changed it to investigation.
Damn it. Okay, so let's ask the character to make a non-proficient stat check then.
You got this.
Oh, that was almost a 2, and then it clunked one more to an 18 plus 1 is 19.
19.
Nice.
Tiernan?
30-20.
30-20. Hey, Delgrim?
A 3. He's busy waiting for B to hurry the fuck up and get safe.
B?
Which I do with my nat fucking 20, motherfucker. For a 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
And Miera?
17.
17. Tiernan and B, because you both got 20 or higher, It's not immediately apparent to the rest of you as you look at this place. But because with these chunks of iron and stuff falling in, but you see there is something about how this tower is collapsing around you, almost like it's a puzzle folding in. You sort of, for the briefest of moments, realize that line there, it's like a fold in the metal, as this entire thing is almost folding and buckling and twisting in upon itself.
Like paper origami.
Kind of like origami. But you are now on top of a 30-foot high pillar in the middle of a room which is rapidly shrinking around you. What are you guys doing? And you can see at the bottom the exit, which still appears to be clear from this tower.
Laying down the pillar.
Guys, the place is folding! And I'm just gonna attempt to, like, help people out of wherever they are and down the pillar as quickly as humanly possible.
Okay, awesome.
Or drowly possible.
Drowly possible. Anyone who is trying to climb down the tower, down this pillar, you need to please make an athletics check for me.
Can I offer assistance by halfway point? Because I'm just adhere to the wall to grant them advantage.
Oh, yeah, spider.
Ooh.
Love
And
that.
I'm helping at the top, so, like, I'm holding out my hand, letting people climb
You know,
down.
the tall folk helping the short folk.
We're helping at the top.
Wow.
How wide is the pillar? Sorry.
The pillar, the top of the pillar barely is enough space for all of you to be standing on it.
So, okay, because I was just wondering, if I was to, like, hold the fingers, like the pinky finger and the thumb of my mage hand and use that to slide down, would that help me go down?
Probably. Look, you're always welcome to try.
I would like to try it. I
There's
feel
also
like
there's also
feel like
like
it would work.
ridges, and there's like the places where there were the gemstones that were into it as well. So it's not just
But
like
it's gonna be fine. Mira's got
Are there
this.
still gemstones there?
there are. Yep.
Can I grab one on the way out?
You can try.
Can
Okay.
I try?
So
Could you
Miera's-
aim for the diamond worth 300 gold
Yes.
pieces, please?
Yes, I'd like to specifically aim for the diamond.
Don't
Miera?
get yourself killed in the process, because I don't have a spare slot to be able to use.
Miera is
same.
going to slide down the pole.
She says not having any
Yeah.
ability to do so anyway.
Yep. And Tiernan and B are helping anybody else who's climbing down. So who's the first person to start climbing?
I feel like
Miss.
I'm gonna leave Grumpfel or Miera.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Grumpfel, you need to make an athletics check with advantage.
Oh, cool. Again, one of the stat checks that I don't have proficiency on, strength. Throw
You
some
got
wisdom
this,
and
it'll be
dex at me.
fine. It's gonna be okay.
Glad you said advantage.
Oh.
That was a 1.
Yeah.
That's a 20. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Nice.
The
Excellent.
emergency exits are here, and
You.
Yeah.
So there were the parts where the other gemstones had come out, which you're able to use to kind of navigate and climb your way down. And you very quickly get to the bottom. Miera, you start to slide down it, and I'm going to get you to make an acrobatics check for me.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
If you want to try and grab one of the diamonds as you go down, it will be an acrobatics check at disadvantage, because that is going to be incredibly difficult. So it is your choice.
Okay, so one was a 17,
Yeah?
and the other one was a 14, and I have +2 to acrobatics, so 60.
16. Amazing. You start to slide down, and as you do, you're quite impressed by your own skill with doing this, using the mage hand and everything to kind of help. And you grab this diamond as you do.
Meeples and Dragon Snowflake dice helped me.
Aw.
Now, as you grab
Uh-oh.
that diamond,
Uh-oh.
Oh, uh-oh.
TPK, everybody.
Forgot pressing
This-
them does shit.
They're still wired up to the fantasy lasers. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
No. that's
You
not-
snowflake dice.
Ham, come on.
The door
Ham.
closes.
Why do you hate us?
Hey, oh, whoa.
Sorry, I didn't think I'd need to reference this page again, but apparently I do.
It's alright, don't worry about it. It's fine. Let's just
It'll
move
be
on.
fine.
Let's just
You
move
know
on.
what? It's fine.
It sounds like you have instant regret.
Do you know who's not one of Button Mummy's favorites? Ham right now.
Yeah.
Because this is mean.
It's official. It was actually in the chat. He's not one of Button Mummy's favorites.
Ham,
You can't punish us for the button.
You're making
hey,
Button
hey.
Mummy angry.
I overheard these two planning for the course of the week, and all I could hear was the
She's
evil
not our
chuckle
friend.
from Button Mummy.
Yeah.
She is not our friend.
Guys, Saz is not our friend in this.
Saz, I thought we wore matching outfits together. This is the ultimate betrayal. Don't make me leak all of your ball gowns. I will.
She actively roots against us.
Is she
Yeah.
hiding right now?
She's hiding behind
Yeah.
the thing, I can tell.
Wow.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Sip deeper, Saz.
Is it that when I get the diamond, actually there's 5 other ones right behind them. They spit out like a little vending machine.
Actually, you're kind of half right, because as you grab that diamond, it goes out, as do the other 5 diamonds, which all suddenly float out from the wall.
Hey, hang on. Actually, other 5 diamonds or other 5 gems?
No, the
5
other
diamonds,
gems.
because there were
Oh,
5.
five
There were
diamonds.
5 of the different type along
Ooh,
each
okay.
wall. And I actually, I need you guys to roll for initiative. What?
Oh no!
Where is everyone right now?
Shit.
Because me and Delgrim
Don't.
are still on the top of the pillar.
We're on the
You and-
top helping everyone down.
Yeah, you and Delgrim
Can I
at the
put it
top.
back? Can I just put it back? It's in my hand. Can I
Such
just
a
put it
natural
back?
fucking one.
Okay, I was entirely not prepared for this, but look, hey, look.
Him. You said I could do it.
Ish.
Okay.
He
No,
said
well-
you could try.
Welcome
Hamish.
to tonight's
Well, that's
rowboat.
the mission.
Saz, how do we put in our resignation for this stream?
No, okay, no. I'm like looking. Fucking, we're so screwed. Okay.
Imagine
Don't-
if I had spell slots left.
Don't tell me what you've rolled just yet, because I need to just actually find some stuff.
Okay.
Do.
Were these on the ceiling above
No. These were actually on.
On the column.
Yep.
the pillar?
Where was that? Sorry, I have completely misplaced some information.
Good. You
What's
should
the
just
bet? This is
guess.
a trap we missed.
Okay. Cool. All right. Let me just bring up something where I can write down the order in which the party is going to be trying to survive it.
More so than the trap we missed, the trap we successfully avoided.
Here's a table I prepared earlier. Okay. Miera, what did you roll for initiative?
13.
13?
Yes.
Grumpfel?
Initiative, you say?
Yep.
9.
9. Delgrim?
16.
16.
Mhm.
Tiernan?
And
10. Beatrix?
And that one for a total of 4.
you know we're in trouble because he used her full name.
Yeah, what the fuck? Why did you use the name? Am I in trouble? Have I got detention?
It depends how many HP do you have left. Now that
I
we're
guess
in
we'll fuck
combat
around
again.
and find out.
Fucking
All I can
look,
say is
it-
thank you, temporary HP.
yeah.
If
Yes.
it helps, I rolled really bad on their initiative.
Good.
That's great. Was it lower than a nat 1?
No.
Okay, well then fuck you.
I hope
It
they
would help more
die.
if you know what would help more if you rolled really low on their HP.
Okay. So,
And attack. And
with that, Delgrim, you were up first, followed by Miera, and then Tiernan, and then Grumpfel.
What was the order they had to go in?
So, these things have dislocated themselves from the pillar, is what you're telling me.
Yep.
Below me.
Yep.
Whoa,
Because-
that's a bit strong.
Well,
Wait, what?
Also, they are lower than I am. Have they all moved the same distance?
Roughly, yeah.
Excellent. Delgrim's going to pull out his bag of holding and fucking jump on top of them with it open, and try and catch as many of them on the way down as he possibly can.
It's like a parachute.
It is not like a parachute. It's going to hurt him when he hits the ground, but hopefully he will get at least one or two of these things in this bag on the way down.
All right.
Sorry, are you catching the gems, the floating gems?
Mm-hmm.
Were they all together in a nice line?
They all
why he
move
was
roughly the
asking.
same distance, and
They have all
fucking
come out
disconnected from the pillar. May
At
as well be.
roughly the same distance. So, Delgrim, I will get you to please make an unarmed attack
Mm-hmm.
using your proficiency and your dexterity modifier.
Okay.
For absolutely no reason at all, Delgrim has a inspiration point.
Does Delgrim pass by me as he's falling?
Oh, 100%.
Would I have enough time to whack him and cast Enhanceability?
No, absolutely not.
Doubt it,
I
yeah.
might throw him, of course, but keep your hands to yourself.
No, because remember, you were sliding down and you tried to grab that, so you were probably
Yeah, true.
rather precariously from the side of this thing.
You may
So-
have time to kick him in the balls for that choking comment, though.
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
Do that. If we get out of here alive, maybe.
14, 17, 18.
18. Okay. This is what you're trying to do is incredibly difficult. Just as a frame of reference.
Sure.
Because
You
these
can
things are kind of
certainly try,
slightly
though.
floating. But you have rolled very well. I would like you to please roll for me a d6.
Mm.
And you want to roll as high as you possibly can. Because half of that is going to be the number of these things you catch.
Okay, a 5.
5. Okay. So
We're
Delgrim.
rounding down, I assume.
No. I round up.
Three, three.
I'm a benevolent and generous DM. So you
Ah!
jump
You are?
and
Whoa.
Wow.
Wait till
Wait till he
Elliot,
finishes.
please.
Wait till we're
Yeah.
out of the tower, please.
So the rest of you watch as Delgrim grabs his bag, opens it, and just launches off the side, bag open. Delgrim, you manage to get 1, 2. One of them just weaves slightly out of the way. The third one, as you smash straight into the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and you will take. Could have been worse. 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, great.
You guys hear a rather unfortunate crunch as Delgrim smashes into the iron floor.
Kind of like pulling the string on this bag
Yeah.
as he lands it. Oh, that was not a good idea.
All right, that will be the end of your turn.
Agreed.
Miera, you are up. You are dangling precariously from the side of this thing, and there are still 2 of these diamonds floating in the air.
So have I got at least one of them?
It would have floated out away from you. So the question then becomes, which I actually hadn't thought of, whether or not you would have wanted to try and hold on to it, because it would have floated enough away from the column that it would have pulled you with it. So I'm assuming in that respect, because as soon as you touched it, it disconnected.
I would. Could I use my mage hand to grab it instead of me?
Yeah, I mean, you can certainly try, absolutely.
Don't say that. Just a yes or no.
Wow, the tensions are running high tonight, aren't they? Hey, Miera,
They're
make Make a spell attack with your mage hand to see if you can grab this diamond.
Oh, so I rolled a 19 plus 6.
Okay.
Nice.
So the hand goes over and grabs this diamond.
Great. And then can I just like shimmy down the...
You can make an athletics check to try.
Yeah, I'm fireman poling it. I'm just gonna go down.
Okay, in that case, you need to make an acrobatics. You need to make an acrobatics check to see how well you can slide down. You will probably take some damage, but this will define how much damage.
These snowflake dice at Meeples and Dragons are the best. I rolled a 17 plus 2, so 19.
19. Excellent. So, Miera, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you kind of sort of gracefully slide down the pole, slam into the ground beside both Grumpfel and Delgrim, because Grumpfel's already at the bottom.
And then I want the mage hand to bring me the diamond so I can put it in my pocket, because that's all I wanted was just one diamond for Grumpfel.
Cool. Awesome. Excellent. We will get to that in a minute. Tiernan, it is your turn, followed by Grumpfel.
So who was left up on the pillar? Just B?
So B is at the top.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember who looks the
It's
worst
fine.
For... Look, who looks the worst for where?
B looks the worst. Yeah.
B.
Mm-hmm.
How high is the pillar again? 30 feet?
30 feet. And you were about halfway down because you were helping people.
15. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'd just I'd run 5 feet up, trigger Blinky again for the temporary hit points on B and myself.
Yep.
That is just the 8.
Does that replace my existing hit points though?
Only if it's lower. Only if it's higher.
Okay, no, that's not higher.
Okay. It doesn't matter, I rolled the same anyway. How close are these flying diamonds?
So they're probably about sort of... The closest one to you would be like 13, 14 feet away.
Alright. I'm just gonna fire a chromatic orb at it.
Okay. All right. Make your attack roll.
For a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yep, that hits. Roll for damage, please.
$25, and we'll go with lightning.
So it was at 25.
25 lightning.
Okay.
damage.
You watch as this diamond just shatters into this bright glowing shard that just scatters everywhere, almost like a firework exploding.
And I'll use the rest of my movement to run down to the pillar, to the bottom of it.
Yep, absolutely. All right, that is you done. So there is just one of these diamonds floating around now, which is currently being held by Miera's mage hand. Grumpfel, it is your turn.
Okay, does anyone look like they're severely messed up? Because, but you're top of the pillar. You're not down.
Correct.
Of those of us on the ground, who's looking the messiest? I feel like it's gonna be the Miera or Tiernan.
Like close to good night, lights out, sort of.
I've got 8 HP plus 8 temp, so I'm good for now.
Yeah, I got a little bit more than that.
All right, what are you doing, Grumpfel?
That's
So does
Tiernan.
B look like she's naffed?
I am so covered in blood that you're not even sure if I've stopped bleeding. Like it's just
Okay.
happening.
He's no longer a drow.
Grumpfel's going to use his last spell.
Have you
slot
seen
with-
Have you seen that one Stephen King movie? Yeah.
Was that only one that had blood in it?
Giant
No.
plot or B, who knows?
All right.
All right.
You doing?
Grumpfel is going to cast Healing Word at B,
Sick.
and she is going to get back
What's
11
the
hit
word?
points.
Nice. That's real helpful. Thanks, buddy.
That's right.
Okay. Awesome. Anything else from you, Grumpfel?
Sorry, Cass, did Miera have a question?
Yeah, I wanted to know what your healing word was.
Bird. That's all for Grumpfel.
That is the word.
Bird is the
Amazing.
word.
All right. So it is now the final diamond's turn. The final diamond begins.
The diamond goes before me.
Yeah. The
rolled a
diamond
one.
starts to spin. Mary, your hand just isn't strong enough to actually force it or stop it from moving. There is something about this which is infinitely stronger than the fairly minor magic of your mage hand. As it floats downwards, begins to spin faster and faster, and a beam of white light shoots out at Delgrim. Delgrim, I'm pretty confident a 22 will hit you.
Holy
The
fuck.
confidence is deserved. Yes.
Mama's a bitch.
Okay.
You should have known better.
Look, again, I'm not rolling great with damage, so you take 4 points of radiant damage as this beam just like slams straight into the center of you and just cascades the energy across your chest.
Mm-hmm.
That is its turn.
My family, my little diamond family. You shit.
B,
Mm-hmm.
it's your turn.
I'd like to get down the pillar.
Cool. So you can climb, you can dash, which means you could climb the entire way down. Otherwise, you can only climb halfway.
Yeah, I'd like to dash.
Okay, cool. B, can you make an athletics check, please, to try and climb down this pillar?
Yes, I can.
Excellent.
Okay, someone blow up my dice.
I'm blowing bad energy at it.
I believe
That's
bad
why I
energy
didn't
away
do it.
from it.
Wow.
Wow. That's the look of
I know
someone who
that
did.
smile.
Oh no.
What does a 0 get me?
Oh no.
A brand
Because
new
it's a nat
character.
1 minus 1.
Okay.
Please, do you not have inspiration?
I'm pretty sure.
No, I don't.
Are you the only person in this party that doesn't have inspiration right now?
I
So
used
B?
all of mine
No.
last session.
With the shaking of this pillar that you're the last one on, these walls caving and folding around you, this energy that's being shot from the
I
diamond,
roll so good usually.
everything that's going on around you, you take that first step towards the edge and crouch down as you're going to try and climb down as quickly as you can, and the whole tower shudders. And the next thing you know, shoo, off the side as you fall the full 30 feet down to the ground.
Okay.
Can I use my reaction with Flash and Genius to catch her?
No, not to catch. No. So B, you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage
I'm good. I'm okay.
as you crash into the ground. And at
Wow,
the-
B is taking Emily like vibes this evening.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's
just
very Emily
falling
coded.
over everything.
Yeah.
And at the top of the round, this tower again warps and twists up high, corkscrews almost inwards as this tower starts to almost bend, or the pillar in the middle begins to bend in half, and there is this rain of sharp iron shards from above. I need you all to please make another dexterity saving throw for me as you try and dodge this rain of falling iron.
It's at advantage?
Nope.
21.
Do I have this thing yet?
So Delgrim, 21, you're fine. Tiernan,
15.
15, again, you are fine. You managed to dodge out of the way. Miera,
18.
18, again, all of you, the desire to live
Excuse me.
fills you with adrenaline,
Not
except
all of
for
us.
B, who's just a red hot mess.
Who also rolled an 8.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Grumpfel got a natural 20.
Hamish.
Yep.
It says with my Flash of Genius, I'm allowed to use reaction to add a bonus to other people's saves.
Yep.
Can't I just simply point at B and say, look out from above. to get-
100% you can. And what does that do?
You get a +5 to your roll. Not too sure if that's going to be enough.
What did I say? It's a 7 plus 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay, you needed a 12. So as Tiernan shouts out, you scoot backwards, like still lying on the ground, as this giant piece of iron, like it's sharp like a spear, slams into the ground where you were, and it starts to topple towards you, and you roll to the side as it clang onto the ground. You guys can now see the exit from this place has started to buckle and twist as well, and is now about half the size that it originally was, but is also probably 10 feet at most away from you. So, the top of the round is Delgrim, followed by Miera, then Tiernan, then Grumpfel, and B somewhere back there.
Yeah, I think if the exit then is only 10 feet away, I think Delgrim's just going to rush at it and just try and smash open this door.
The door is still open, like the door did not
okay.
close after you guys, so you can see outside.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, in which case Delgrim just yells, "Let us get the fuck out of Dodge," as Tina would say, and we'll bolt through the door.
You don't have to bend because you're shorter, but you managed to just race out the door onto the soft grass and earth. And it's almost that comforting sensation after this weird twisting, warping iron that you've been on. And you can see out in front of you the lake off in the distance, the trees around you, and you can hear again just the squealing of the metal. And as you kind of glance over your shoulder, the tower's like a third of the height that it was, and about a fifth of the diameter. And you can see there are still out here, there are chunks of metal falling away from it.
Yeah.
You are now outside.
Correct. Hamish, I guess the DM question then.
Yep.
What's your position on the breakability of magical items?
Depends on. So my perspective is that generally speaking, magic items are generally stronger than your regular item, but are not indestructible.
Yeah, which is entirely fair. I think regardless, Delgrim's plan, as this tower is kind of crumbling, like will hold an action so that if the doorway itself, that is the means of escape for the rest of the party, becomes small enough to actually do this, and therefore small enough to become a problem for them getting out, it's going to stick Hallow's Edge in the doorway.
For a second there,
try and keep it open.
I thought you were going to wait for the tower to shrink right down. You could put it in the back of holding.
Yeah, that's an option too.
Yeah. Okay.
Won't take that off the table.
All right.
Step at a time.
Cool. Awesome. Miera, you are up next. You are lying flat on your back on the ground. On mute.
How am I on top of my back? Okay.
Because remember, you fell.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well then, I'm going to get up.
Yep.
And make my way to the door.
Okay. Yep. You are, despite the fact that it takes half your movement to get up, you would be able to dash and get outside to find Delgrim out there as well. Hallow's Edge at the ready. You're not entirely sure why.
Is he aiming his weapon at me?
No,
doesn't look.
Do I
being
think?
held.
Okay.
It's like the
How many
blade on the ground, and
What
he's like
the
got it in two hands, watching this doorway.
Look, I mean, all things considered. All right. Anything else from you, Miera?
What would Miera do?
No, I will just get out there, but I will stay facing the door, obviously watching for people to come out.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Tiernan, you're up next, followed by Grumpfel.
I would pick up B, because I'm presuming she's on the ground.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Bring her to her feet and just run towards the door.
Are you trying to drag B with you? Or
Are you
just
conscious,
helping?
B?
Yeah, I'm conscious.
Okay. Well then, I'd just help to pick you up.
Give me a shove.
Tiernan just randomly picking people up again.
If like I pretty much Grumpfel was going to try and help B at the same time. If Tiernan waits half a second, we can like fireman B out the legs and arms and out the door.
If you guys want to do that, you absolutely can.
All right, Grumpfel, give us a hand, and
Ow!
Well done, Tiernan. Well done.
The two of you just grab B and like sort of half carry, half drag her out.
You
all,
get that half, I'll get this half.
As as a piece of iron slices her in twain. Yeah.
Anyone got mending?
You all stumble outside into the harsh light of the afternoon, and almost sort of impulsively move back from this tower as you still see again these shards of iron falling away from the side of it. Now that you are outside and you can see it properly, it looks what originally for a lot of you felt like it just bending and crumpling. It is like this thing is inherently kind of folding in upon itself, like some sort of strange giant puzzle. And as it gets smaller and smaller, suddenly there's just this almighty flash. And for a moment, all of you are kind of dazzled by this light. And as you open your eyes, where the tower once stood, you can see now Earth. It's like it's been sort of freshly toiled soil. And there's no sign of this tower apart from these random shards of like giant chunks of iron which are sticking out of the earth.
Hey, Hamish.
Yep.
Can I do a thing real quick?
Sure.
Hey, Heath, can you pick odds or evens for me, please?
Odds.
Okay. Odds, it's you. Evens, it's Tiernan. It's Tiernan. Tiernan, if you will allow, in her exhaustion and panic and fear of losing her life, B would attempt to give you a hug if you would let her.
Yeah, he'll let you.
And just like hold on to you really tight, and you would just hear her say, "I really thought I was gonna die. Thank you."
Tannen's like, okay, and just hugging, he's like patting the head. There.
And then you would just hear from like, because I think you're much taller than me. I think you would hear from the muffle, Grumpfel, me go, "Thanks, Grumpfel."
You're very welcome.
And then I would let you go, Tiernan.
Amazing. That's awesome. So you stand on the small island in the middle of the Lake of Lost Names, having managed to reclaim the heart of the song. The Tower of Skullthord appears to no longer exist. You're battered, bruised, and injured deep in the forest of Fayfair. What would you guys like to do?
The shards of iron that are laying around. I'm looking for some smaller dagger-sized pieces.
Yeah, there'd be some smaller sort of chunks that would have broken off. Sure.
Thank you. Yeah, half a dozen of them, as long as it's not going to get too weighty and cumbrancy.
No, you can. No, I mean they're just sort of like you can probably spend sort of 10 minutes finding a bunch of smaller shards. Absolutely.
Delgrim, how much can we fit in that bag of holding? And he's like literally trying to pick up an entire piece.
It's like over the shoulder, like
he's looking at it as a form of material.
Yeah, okay. It has, you know how bags of holding work? It has a specific diameter to its opening that you can throw some junk into.
Okay. Well, I'd probably start cutting. Can I investigate the material a little bit just to try to understand what it is? Is it just straight on iron, rusted?
It's not rusted, no.
I thought it was rusted from the... Okay. Well, what's the metal?
It's cold iron. That's
Oh, that's right.
Did you say it's cold iron? Well, you already told us that.
Oh,
God damn it. So yep. So look, I mean, absolutely, you can investigate the iron for sure.
I'd probably try to cut it up into smaller pieces
using
some of the apparatus I use with Blinky.
Pulls out like a buzzsaw and a work desk.
More like a welding.
Artificer shit.
Yeah.
Artificer shit. Mate,
Thermal lance.
I mean, sure. I mean, how long do you want to spend doing this?
3 or 4 weeks.
Hey, I'm down for a short rest while Tiernan does some fucking workshopping. I'm totally cool with that.
This would be a little long rest.
Correct. Also, immediately passes out and goes to sleep.
Well, I'll find out what everyone is doing first. Are we camping here, or what are we doing?
I do not know if it is safe to stay in this place, and yet we know it is not safe out on the water to return to the forest. Perhaps if we double up the watch, we can take a rest here for a little while.
So the tower's gone.
Mhm.
Was there stuff around on this little island? It was an island, wasn't it? Because we had to cross water. So the tower, good night, catch you later. Was there anything else around here? Trees?
Yeah, there's some trees, there's some bushes. Like it was
stone lean-to building or anything like that.
no buildings or anything like that. The tower was the only unnatural structure on here. Everything else is just like there's a few trees, some bushes, sort of scattered around. The island's like it's not the island was bigger than the tower, so like it was next to like it took you 5 or so minutes to walk from the edge of the lake to the tower. So it's not a tiny island, but it's also not huge, if that makes sense.
So just sort of sparse vegetation. It's not like a wood, like a thick wooded area or anything like that.
Correct. Delgrim, sorry, what were you saying?
So is there animal life around as well, or is this place devoid of other
You like you can hear like birds and stuff.
Yeah, perfect.
Off in the distance. You haven't seen anything specifically on the island, though. Yeah.
If that's the case, then that kind of calms Delgrim's concern about actually staying here for a little bit. If there are birds, there is a safe place for birds to nest and shit. It should be perfectly fine to rest here for a little while.
Bee's gonna pull out her water skin, and just as she like quietly cries, just start pouring water over like all the blood that is everywhere on her, and just start trying to wipe it off, and just stands there weeping.
Miera will come over and start cleaning her with prestidigitation as well, just little bits.
Oh. Okay, cool. Awesome. So you guys are doing what you can to kind of at least get rid of the blood for the moment, whilst Tiernan examines the iron that has fallen from whatever the tower was. Delgrim and Grumpfel, what are you guys doing?
Delgrim, Ranger, you. What do you feel of this area for a small break, short rest, or a little bit more of a break and a rest, long rest?
Seems safe enough in absence of crazy magical Tower of Death. I think we should make some time to recuperate from the situation. And while he's saying this, his eyes are not leaving Miera. Like he's just staring into the back of her head while she's helping Bee the entire time.
Mm-hmm. So, Tiernan, can you make a tinkering roll for me, please, in regards to cutting up the metal?
So what am I rolling on?
Intelligence plus proficiency, because you're proficient with the tinkering tools, and it's an intelligence-based tool.
But I get bonus on tools.
Which is your proficiency bonus, yeah?
Doubled, because tool expertise.
Yeah, cool.
Plus 22.
22. It's comparatively straightforward for you to begin to cut up chunks of this iron in whatever fashion you deem appropriate. It's not easy, and it takes a long time because these are chunks of iron from a building. It's not something smaller, which was designed to sort of be cut up. And the tools that you've got probably aren't designed for that level of cutting up of metal. It's possible, it's just going to take time.
probably also try to keep an eye out to see if, following how the folding was happening, to try to pinpoint the origin and where the tower would have folded to, or whether it would have folded into nothing.
I mean, you can search the area if you would like.
I didn't want to do too many things at once. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, we'll come back around to that. The rest of you guys, what are you wanting to do now? So, for a frame of reference, if you want to have a long rest, time-wise, it's probably going to be close to a full day before you will be able to reap the benefits of a full rest, because you'd
What
had
about
a full
those
rest.
of us that only need 4 hours?
Even then, you still need to take the whole 8 hours for the long rest to take effect. But you also took the long rest before you came here, so I'm just trying to parse this in a way so that you guys understand the time and things like that. So you're more than welcome to take a long rest if you would like, or you can take a short rest and do whatever it is that you wish, or you can do anything else that your heart's desire.
I feel like for most of us, that additional downtime is just going to be consisting of sitting down, staring into the middle distance, trying to emotionally and physically recover. But if anyone's super keen to get out of here, fine.
I'm team long rest.
Hard same.
Yes, long rest.
Yeah, I need a long rest.
Okay.
By my reckoning, I think we need 3 long rests in this 24 hours.
Can I check how many diamonds we actually got out of that down? Did we manage to get any out?
You would need to ask Delgrim. He was the one who was jumping with his bag at stuff.
So the one I didn't get one.
No.
I thought okay. I'm not asking Delgrim.
Ooh.
Amazing. So it sounds like you're taking a long rest. So for this period of time, Tiernan, you want to search around to see if you can find out anything about the tower. Was anyone going to be helping Tiernan in any capacity? Or Tiernan, were you going to be talking to anyone about that? Or
Well, I did see Grumpfel trying to pick up an odd piece, so I'd probably request his presence to see what we could find out, and maybe I don't know, maybe it seems to repel the Fae, and the Fae have been a bit problematic of late, so maybe it could be something we could use later on. I don't know.
okay. So, Grumpfel, are you going to help Tiernan in his endeavors?
Yeah, Grumpfel will need his long rest to rest and get channel divinity, etc., spell points, key points, all that sort of fun stuff back. But other
You
than
guys
what's
can
required
do-
for that,
You guys have got
Shifts.
helping
plenty
and
of
chatting
time.
and
You've got plenty of time to be doing these things.
I don't
So-
like when the DM says that.
Mhm.
All right, so Tiernan, if you'd like to roll, please, an investigation check, but you can roll with advantage.
$21.
Sorry?
21.
21. Okay. You and Grumpfel spend probably the better part of about 20 minutes searching the area. You've got a kind of a rough idea of this is where the center of the tower would have been and stuff like that. You fossick around and you're about to give up the search where Grumpfel, you think you notice something almost completely buried in the earth and pointed out to Tiernan, and Tiernan, you go over and dig around a little bit, and what you find buried just slightly below the surface of the earth is what appears to be a small cube. It's about the size of like a Rubik's Cube. It is not perfectly shaped like a cube. It's like part of it has been twisted or kind of broken, and as you look at it, you can see it's covered in all sorts of strange glyphs and symbols, and it almost looks like it's some kind of like puzzle or something. But it's very apparent to you looking at it that it looks like it's broken.
How big is it? The size of a Rubik's Cube?
Yeah, which is why I said it's the size of a Rubik's Cube.
Well, clearly I want to pick it up and investigate it further.
Yeah, cool. I mean, pretty much it's what I've said. Like the symbols and glyphs are, they don't mean anything to you looking at them. They appear to be sort of arcane in some kind of nature, but you're not 100% sure. But you know how sometimes like you see like a child's puzzle where someone's tried to manipulate it, but they've done it the wrong way. They've kind of like half broken it. It's like that. It's like a corner is trying to be twisted, and it's there's something weird about it.
All right. I'll probably just hang on to it for now. Maybe try to spend some of my spare time trying to figure it out.
Yep. Cool. Okay. Whilst you're doing that, what's everybody else doing?
Delgrim will kind of wander out a bit from wherever it is that they've collectively kind of decided to set up camp. Just looking for some food for the time that they're here, essentially. So a little bit of kind of hunting for food. But in doing that, when he's kind of out of eye line and earshot, he's gonna check the bag of holding to see and kind of open up just enough to kind of reach in and see if these diamonds are actually still animate and dangerous in any way. And he's going to try and reach in and pull one of these things out.
How many fingers does he lose?
Yeah. Okay. you reach in and grab one, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
11, 15.
15. You grab it. Because, of course, when you use the bag of holding, you think about the thing that you want to pull out. So you think about one of these diamonds, you reach in, you take it. And as your hand wraps around it, you feel it move. And you pull your hand away at the last moment as this energy beam just straight up out of the bag, barely kind of missing the tip of your nose.
Excellent. Thank you. That is all I needed to know. And he will go back to gathering up some goodies before heading back and starting a bit of a cook up.
Okay. Make a survival roll for me, please, to see what sort of what you can find in regards to
If you
food and
insist,
stuff.
how dare you? Fucking hell, Delgrim. Fucking hell.
It's not favored terrain or anything like that?
I rolled a 2. No, it's not.
Fucking hell.
Because that's what the Underdark and Swamp. And I don't think either of those apply. No, so that
trail mix it is.
Correct. It's a total of 6.
Cool. Excellent. Like the island's really small. Like you see a couple of small birds, and it's like it's probably not even worth trying to get those. Beyond that, you don't really see much life on this island, and are unsuccessful in gathering any food. B, Grumpfel, and Miera. It is going to be basically the rest of today and sort of the evening that you guys have got time. So, with that in mind, what would you guys like to do?
When Miera's done helping B clean off, I was thinking I might go down to the edge of the water.
Yeah.
And just crumble up a bit of sparkle cookie and throw it in and see if I can attract like any fish.
That's the last time we ever saw Miera.
Yeah. Where's that dragon turtle that I had prepared earlier? Look, you let me. You throw some crumbs into the water. No, nothing swims close enough to have a crack at least.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna kind of paddle around in the water and chill out.
Okay.
What you were acting as
I see you trying to show Delgrim up with your survival skills. I see what's happening here.
Wow. Wow.
and I respect it.
we just need like the Attenborough voiceover. Here we see the halfling attracting.
Yeah,
the
using its
dragon
little
turtle.
toes as bait. Anyway,
Yeah, what if I wiggle my toes around?
Grumpfel, what are your plans?
Oh dear. All right. So you've rested and recouped and points and slots and
Not yet. No.
not yet. Oh, okay. Well, then I've clicked the button too early, so I thought we'd already reached that point. I apologize. Okay. Yes. Cold iron fun. Yeah. Is there can Grumpfel try his medicine or survival or something to try and see if there's some food, or Promethean's kind of scoured the island and come up.
I'm pretty confident you
Who
guys
the
have
fuck
got...
is Promethean?
Can I just remind you,
Delgrim.
Grumpfel, I think you have a pot that cooks food.
Magic pot.
Magic pot? From...
Didn't
From the ziggurat.
Yeah,
Did Grumpfel have that, or did
Mhm.
Rowan have that?
no, you had
I'm
that.
sure Grumpfel has it.
Okay. Why, yes, that's right. Yes, I kept it for such a special occasion.
Cool. Okay. B, what are you up to?
Food and coffee time.
I think B would find a comfy place that is still close to the party, but not like right up in the business, and just be attempting to be alive. Is
Okay.
basically just like, I think this is the closest for her that she's ever felt like she might die. So it's a lot of like recentering, like breathing, like attempting to just center herself.
Okay.
And not panic.
Yeah. So with the party all spreading out to kind of like have a little bit of sort of alone time after the rather traumatic experiences of the tower, you take the time to rest, and the sun slowly sets until you're all in the dark of early evening. You take this moment to reflect on what's happened to you all, and what you've learned and the skills you've gained. And at this stage, you will all, at the conclusion of the long rest, level up.
What?
What?
That's
But we're-
insane.
And to give you guys some time to do that, we will go to break a little bit early.
Ooh, okay.
But
But
as I said before, we do have a little bit of an announcement for the break. So I'm going to give the whole friggin' story with this, because this is awesome and it's going to embarrass the shit out of some people here, which is great. So a wee while ago, Cass, who I play in a home game with, rolled up to our house, and we were playing in this different game, and she was just like, hey, look at this thing that I've done. And she produced these words, these truly beautiful words, based on this little campaign, in the form of song lyrics. And we're very lucky to have a rather talented musician in our midst with Promethean. And so Cass and Promethean got together and have beautifully formed these words into, I guess, kind of what's becoming our like official little Radiant Shadows song, which is nothing I ever fucking thought I'd ever say. So I want to shout out just how truly fucking awesome pro you and Cass are. Cass, you kicked this whole thing off. Like, I
Yeah.
was so fucking blown away when you came away with these little words that you put together. So fucking cool. And then the pro has lovingly crafted them into this song. So I wanted to say like a huge thank you to you guys for doing this, because it's so fucking cool. I'm not even going to let you guys say anything about it. Says,
Wow.
I think we've got like a 10-second kind of like spoiler that we'll do now, just to give you guys a taste. And then after that, we'll go to break. And at the beginning of the break, you'll get to hear the entire song. And also, I really encourage everyone in the chat to 100% shower these fuckers with compliments, because I know they'll both absolutely hate it, but the rest of us will absolutely fucking love it.
Unnecessary
So,
time.
because we fucking love you guys for what you've done here. So, Saz, can you play just the little 10-second spoiler? Spoiler? Whatever.
Wow, fucking Hamish edging everyone watching with 10 seconds of the thing before the entire thing.
Yeah.
It's cruel.
Yeah, it is. Or not. Hey, look.
Skip the spoiler.
Apparently, the internet gods don't want us to edge you fully. So what we're going to do is we're just going to plunge into the song. So hang around. We will be back in sort of 5 to 10 minutes, but enjoy those first few minutes with our new little theme song. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon.
In the land of Peldorn, where the echoes call, through the ruins deep, through the rise and fall, radiant shadows dreaming of the dawn, that which shines will blind us all. Tiernan crafts with shard and steel, searching for the lost. Blinky flies beside him, a faithful friend at any cost. Miera weaves the storm and flame, magic wild, chaos untamed. Power churning, bright yet dire, she walks the edge of fate and fire. Radiant shadows, dancing in the night, guided by the stars, taking up the fight. Through the darkest valleys, to the highest peaks, standing by each other as the darkness speaks. Delgrim stalks where the wild things cry, a sharpened blade, a hunter's eye. Stranger to stars in the light of day, he hunts for the means to fell his prey. Grumpfel draws on death's domain, a good life's rest well earned, with Aeon's blessing, sharing the lessons learned. Bee's mind is a map of endless lore, a wizard's gaze at the arcane door. Her blood runs thick with a trauma past, she weave her spell as the clock turns back. Radiant shadows, dancing in the night, guided by the stars, taking up the fight. Through the darkest valleys, to the highest peaks, standing by each other as the darkness speaks. Blinding gold and shattered crowns, lies that weigh and pull us down. A light too bright, a fate too tall, that which shines will blind us all. Radiant shadows, dancing in the night, guided by the stars, taking up the fight. Through the darkest valleys, to the highest peaks, together they will stand as the darkness speaks. In the land of Peldorn, their epic tale is spun, a story still unfolding, a battle not yet won. Radiant shadows, dancing in the night, guided by the stars, taking up the fight. Radiant shadows, can you hear the call? That which shines will blind us all. In the land of Peldorn, where the echoes call, through the ruins deep, through the rise and fall, radiant shadows, dreaming of the dawn, that which shines will blind us all. Tiernan crafts with shard and steel, searching for the lost. Blinky flies beside him, a faithful friend at any cost. Miera weaves the storm and flame, magic wild, chaos untamed. Power churning, bright yet dire, she walks the edge of fate and fire. Radiant shadows, dancing in the night, guided by the stars, taking up the fight. Through the darkest valleys, to the highest peaks, standing by each other as the darkness speaks. Delgrim stalks where the wild things cry, a sharpened blade, a hunter's eye, stranger to stars in the light of day. He hunts for the means to fell his prey. Grumpfel draws on death's domain, a good life's rest well earned, with Cometeon's blessing, sharing the lessons learned. Bee's mind is a map of endless lore, a wizard's gaze at the arcane door. Her blood runs thick with a trauma past, she weave her spell as the clock turns back. Radiant shadows dancing in the night, guided by the stars, taking up the fight. Through the darkest valleys to the highest peaks, standing by each other as the darkness speaks. Blinding gold and shattered crowns, lies that weigh and pull us down. A light too bright, a fate too tall, that which shines will blind us all. Radiant shadows dancing in the night, guided by the stars, taking up the fight. Through the darkest valleys to the highest peaks, together they will stand as the darkness speaks. In the land of Peldorn, their epic tale is spun, a story still unfolding, a battle not yet won. Radiant shadows dancing in the night, guided by the stars, taking up the fight. Radiant shadows, can you hear the call? That which shines will blind us all.
I'm suspiciously hairless.
In the land of Peldorn, where the echoes call, through the ruins deep, through the rise and fall, radiant shadows dreaming of the dawn, that which shines will blind us all. Tiernan crafts with shard and steel, searching for the lost. Blinky flies beside him, a faithful friend at any cost. Miera weaves the storm and flame, magic wild, chaos untamed. Power churning, bright yet dire, she walks the edge of fate and fire. Radiant shadows dancing in the night, guided by the stars, taking up the fight. Through the darkest valleys to the highest peaks, standing by each other as the darkness speaks. Delgrim stalks where the wild things cry, a sharpened blade, a hunter's eye. Stranger to stars in the light of day, he hunts for the means to fell his prey. Grumpfel draws on death's domain, a good night's rest well earned, with Cometaeon's blessing.
Just the tip.
It's all that banana talk.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
Oh,
Hey, thank you so much to everybody who is hanging out with us tonight. As always, like, you're choosing to spend your time with us, and time is the most valuable thing you have. And so we really appreciate you and we hope that you're having fun watching our little stream. Also, on the subject of the song, you know what? We thought, look, it's so cool. Maybe we should give people a chance to actually listen to it whenever they want to. So it can be found on pretty much any streaming service out there. So Spotify, YouTube Music,
Amazon Music,
Amazon,
Apple Music,
Apple Music,
all the musics.
all the musics. So go there, find it, like it, play it 100 billion times because we want to buy a castle and just play these games and that. There's now links in the chat for it, so you can just go straight there, stick it on your favorite playlists. We hope you enjoy it. And of course, you're going to hear it on the stream on a regular basis as well.
Make it on a playlist just by itself. It's just constantly playing. Like
It's the song, but
relentlessly.
11 hours.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
11 hours remix.
Yeah. Oh,
Whoa.
we can remix it. What's the dance remix like?
Oh
That's
my god.
yeah. Yeah.
Peldon remix.
Yeah.
But all it is
The
is just
shard-
Miera
the
in the
shard folk
background
EDM
going,
version.
Like,
With fucking Plug Monkey on the cowbell.
Wow. And look, if you're at PAX, you can get like a signed album. I'm not actually
apparently,
gonna hold you to
Wow.
that.
out of the boot of a car.
We're not gonna have an album, but maybe people will sign. I don't
I'll
know.
sign
The back
people.
of hand.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what you can get signed? These cards during Promethean's charity stream.
Fucking
Yeah,
hell.
that is a legitimate thing.
Yeah, true. But hey, look, who knows? Who knows what lies ahead of us? But we're going to find out what lies ahead of the party as you all take this time to rest. Is there anything that people are wanting to do? Are there any conversations people are wanting to have? Is there anything that you have acquired through your trip through the tower that you're wanting to invest more time in examining or checking out? Or are you just going to take this time to rest before moving onwards?
I think B would pull out her spell book,
Yep.
and just start kind of. She would see the ripped out page again that just doesn't exist, and it's like, oh no, and would just start kind of thumbing through it and just like repeating a bunch of spells over and over and over again in her head as like I need to make sure that I remember all of these.
Cool. Awesome.
So
Excellent.
she'd probably be like quietly muttering to herself as she
Yeah.
does it.
Yeah. No, I love it. Cool.
Speaking of quietly muttering, Miera will also have taken herself a fair distance away from the group. And I would like to use sending, but I don't want anyone to hear, so I will send it to you.
Oh, you're going to send...
Then they miss out. We can not listen. That's easy.
Yeah,
I could just send it to you in text form, Ham.
that's fine. If you want to send it to me in text form,
Ooh.
nothing like some sneaky little whispers, sure. I would love that. So Miera is off having some reflective time. What about, is anybody else got anything they wanting to do? Anything they want to check out? Anything of that nature?
Delgrim will just be kind of lingering in the general vicinity of where Miera is in the most awkward possible way, clearly not wanting to approach her, but also absolutely wanting to have a conversation, but he's actively not going to be invading her space in any way, shape, or form over the course of that period of time. And to everyone else, it will be real kind of subdued and kind of muted.
Cool. Okay. What are you guys going to do in regards to setting up camp for the night? Are you doing watches? I'm assuming that Tiernan will do his typical sort of alarm setup. Are you doing watches? Are you not doing watches?
I think Delgrim will absolutely suggest watches and probably double, like with 2 people on watch at all time because of the area that they're in. They seem perfectly safe, but just in case, it's a good idea to have someone to watch each other's back.
Cool.
During an hour, just folded in on itself. I don't consider this place safe at all.
There doesn't seem to be any immediate danger to us here.
We go to long rest, and a sign appears that says, "You can't long rest. There are enemies about."
Yes, yep. I will send the appropriate response.
Thank you.
Cool.
I'll Miera say, I'm happy to take watch with Tiernan. Not a problem.
Okay. So Tiernan and Miera are going to take a watch. How's the rest of it going to be split up?
I'll take a watch wherever there is a free slot.
Okay.
And can I just point out, Miera is can tell that Delgrim is waiting to speak to her. She is actively going to try and avoid you as much as possible.
Yeah, excellent. It just increases the awkwardness level of the entire thing. Yeah.
So I would almost assume, and tell me if this is a bad assumption to make, that B, because you don't need as much sleep, you could, because you wanted to double up, you could do like a watch with Delgrim and then also a watch with Grumpfel.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. And then the other two. Okay, cool.
Okay,
Awesome.
great.
Okay, so you guys all get yourselves set up and established for that. Emily, roll a d6 for me.
Who's Emily?
B, roll a d6 for me.
Why
5.
is B playing dice?
Oh, fuck you guys.
5.
5. Okay.
To do it. Fall from the sky. We all die.
It's probably the early hours of the morning. It's still dark. It's still like sort of 4 a.m.-ish, roughly. Still dark. There's a slight chill in the air, and there's just the very sort of slightest of mists over the lake that you guys are situated in the middle of. B, you and Delgrim are taking watch, and both of you, almost at the same time, notice off in the distance what appears to be tiny little lights out across the water towards one of the shores, and they seem to be coming towards you.
What color?
What did you say?
What color are they?
Oh, what color are they? They look to be sort of orangish. Like, it looks like, as you sort of watch it, almost looks like they're like torches or something.
I was going to say, is it torchlight? Yeah.
Yeah.
And like how many of them?
Probably about half a dozen from what you can see at this point in time.
And are they moving like fast, or are they just kind of...
Fairly sedately, even.
It's weird.
This is on Delgrim and B's watch, you said?
Yep.
Yeah. He'll immediately, I guess, draw the axe. It's kind of make his way to the shoreline. Wait until they're close enough that he can attempt to identify exactly what they are.
B will follow suit, pulling out her dagger, but will, being the taller figure, will crouch as she gets to the shoreline to make sure she doesn't stand out.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Can both of you please make perception checks for me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, benevolent DM, we can.
Mm-hmm.
While they're rolling, sorry, Button Mummy's not there to help me, but I'm really cold, so I'm just going to go get my hoodie.
Yeah. Yep. It's okay. We'll
Hoodie up.
kill you when you're off screen. It's fine.
Bye, Cass. See you forever.
Never again.
Delgrim, what did you roll?
Poorly. I rolled a 2, which brings it to a 6.
I rolled a 19.
Okay. Which becomes a...
No, like that's with my modifier.
Oh, okay, cool. Delgrim, I don't know. for some reason it's hard to kind of discern exactly what it is, but
He's taken a bunch of offense to me like crouching beside him.
yeah, he's too distracted. But B, you're not sure. As they get closer, you realize that a bunch of them, the torches, are actually really small. They're not like sort of human-sized torches or the sorts of torches that you would see around like a typical village. They seem to be much smaller, being obviously carried by something which is much smaller as well. But they're all flying, and as they get closer, you can see in the middle a very kind of strange image. You squint for a moment, your eyes, which are used to the dark, or you're like, they're playing tricks on me. This is so weird, because you could swear that in the middle of all of these little lights is a toad, about the size of a small pony, with giant gossamer wings that are flapping as it also flies beside these tiny little lights. And as you watch it, it's got this thick, gnarled skin, but it's also wearing what looks like to be like a waistcoat. And all of these things are just flying sedately towards you.
I will say to Delgrim, I will be like, wait, can are you seeing what I'm seeing? And I'll point it out to you and hope that you can now see it because I'm pointing it out.
Kind of snapping out of his, just imagining every possible version of every conversation that could be had with Miera. We'll kind of snap out of it and actually pay attention then to what's going.
You, now that B's pointed out, you're like, yeah, actually, this is what the fuck?
It's little lights and large toad. I do not like toads.
Okay, well, I don't think we should stand in plain sight then. Hide behind a tree or something. I don't know.
There are no trees around, but there are.
Never
like,
mind. Hide in the dirt.
There's a few bushes and stuff like that. You could probably try and like hide yourselves away in.
No, it might be a good idea to make our presence known, rather than have this little cohort of whatever it is stumble on our sleeping friends accidentally.
Okay. Who do you think out of the two of us is more charming?
Obviously me.
Yeah. Okay. Probably.
Why do you ask this question?
Well, because if we're making our presence known, someone's got to start talking first.
They're getting closer and closer. Are you guys going to attempt to hide at all?
I'm not moving now that Delgrim's told me not to.
No.
In fact, I stand up.
But Delgrim will like sheath the axe, so it's like not threatening. He's just there and making his presence known.
B will also put her dagger away, but like in the back of her pants, basically. Like, so it's very hidden.
Yep. So this strange little cohort of what appears to be some flying lights and this strange giant flying toad heads towards the island, and you can actually see them start to bank and head towards the two of you. And as they get closer, you can just make out that the other torches are being held by tiny little, what look like little fairies or something, tiny little people with tiny little wings. And you can see now that there's others flying around with them as well. There's probably close to like 24 of these tiny little sprites that are all flying with this giant toad.
I'll nudge Delgrim. Should we say hi?
Yes, we should. Greetings, small
Hi!
creatures.
Wow.
We are not the people equipped for this.
Yeah, no, wow. Okay, cool. All right, so both of you kind of simultaneously kind of call out these very different approaches to these greetings. and you can see some of the small flying people just pop, 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 just vanish. You see a few more come whizzing forwards towards you. But as they get close to the shores of the island, they just stop. And this giant, strange toad with its gossamer wings just gets to, how close to the sort of the edge of the water are you guys?
Like 2 feet away from where
I was going to say, I think it was specified it was on the edge, so yeah.
So it flies over and just sort of stops hovering with its long back legs just sort of dangling loosely down. Like, you know how you've seen pictures of like people who hold someone holding a frog? It's like that, except it's just got these big wings which are just flapping wildly with this strange little waistcoat and these 2 big bulbous eyes as it just examines the 2 of you. And for the briefest of moments, this tongue just starts to sort of slowly emerge from this very long, wide mouth. Who are you?
I'm Delgrim Harrowfell. This is my companion. And Delgrim will wait for me to introduce herself.
I'm Beatrix Everly, but you can just call me B.
Why are you here?
That's a great question. Delgrim?
We are recovering from a long and arduous journey. We were not aware that anyone else shared this space. We're so sorry if this is intrusion.
Delgrim, I feel like there might be a deception check that's required there, potentially.
Yeah, I guess, potentially. It's probably more a survival check, I would argue. But yeah, look, I'll take deception, sure, why not? Yuck. 17.
Its big, like, throat just distends for a minute. Where's the tower?
Tower?
Where's the tower?
What tower?
It is gone.
There was a tower here?
Delgrim will like jab an elbow into V's ribs, possibly killing her, because she hasn't slept yet and recovered her HP.
No, you guys have had your long rest.
Have we? Amazing.
Yeah.
The tower is no more, I am afraid.
Oh, that tower. After you've elbowed me.
Where's the heart? Where's the heart? Where's the heart?
Hamish.
I honestly and truly could not tell you, for I do not know.
I have a heart. It's in my chest.
The toad's large eyes bulge as it just gives you this very unusual look. B.
I want to make it so clear. I am acting dumb on purpose.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I might get you to also just like, let's roll a little bit of deception for B as well to see how good her dumb.
How good I dumb?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's an 18.
Okay. The toad flies up a little bit, and you can see it looking past you towards where the tower was. Did you destroy the tower?
In our defense, I feel more like Tower tried to destroy us. We barely escaped with our lives.
Hmm.
It was like origami. It just kind of folded in on itself.
It was. Tell me, what do you know of this tower? What importance is it to you?
Tower housed the heart. The heart powered the tower. I think you have the heart.
Tower power?
I assure you, I do not have heart.
He doesn't. He's quite mean.
I am not mean. I am complicated.
This time I elbow you and say, shh.
You are in our forest.
It's very nice.
I don't think I believe you.
You can check my person. Do not reach into this bag though. There are very dangerous diamonds in here. But you're welcome to check me for heart. I assure you, I do not have.
The toad just gently glides backwards. Turns to one of the small sprites and says something.
Bee's hand will rest on the hilt of her dagger in the back of her pants. She won't do anything, but she'll also put her other hand behind her back, so it looks like she's just holding her hands behind her back.
Bee, what languages do you speak?
That's an excellent fucking question.
Yep.
Common, Elvish, and Thieves' Cant.
Cool.
Can't wait.
I think I'm pretty confident neither of you know what this thing says.
I have a question. So like it starts speaking in another language?
Yeah.
I can cast in comprehend languages.
What language is it?
Oh, it's fucking 1 action plus 10 minutes, so no, I can't.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
What languages do you speak, Delgrim?
Common, Dwarvish,
Wait a second.
Sylvan, Undercommon, and Deep Speech.
It is, in fact, in Sylvan.
Mm-hmm.
The toad turns to one of these sprites and says, "Bring the guardian." And the sprite vanishes off across the water. Can I get both of you to make an intelligence roll for me, please?
Yeah, excellent. Hey, I'm good. I'm a wizard. I'm good at this.
Yeah.
are.
You're intelligent. As for Delgrim,
You just kicked yourself.
12.
12,
18 again.
18. Okay. B, you notice it's becoming increasingly obvious to you that all of these things have stopped at the edge of the island and have not come any closer. And the toad just like hovers in the air, just watching the two of you.
Is it just the toad that won't, or all of the things?
All of these things, all of the little fairies with their little torches and stuff, even the ones.
Can I look at one of the fairies and say, "Hey, come here, I gotta tell you a secret"? I'll just like try and gesture to them to make them cross.
It goes, no.
Yeah.
No.
And
it does that back to you.
Doug will reach out, just kind of like just gently place Bee's finger down.
I will whisper quietly to Delgrim, "They're not passing onto the shore."
I'm sure that If they wanted to, they could, and if they can't, then I'm sure that is possibly a function of this guardian. Then. But it's okay. We're going to act cool and chill and to talk our way through this situation, and it will
Yeah.
be fine.
Cool.
So, 2, 3, 4 minutes pass, and you've just got this collection of Fae just hovering in front of you, watching you. And
it was very nice to meet you all. We'll be going to sleep now. Goodbye.
Oh no, because 4 hours. See you later. I'll wait here. It'll be fine.
so, are you going to go back?
What's the response to that? I guess.
The toad goes, I suggest you stay.
That's okay. I'll stay.
Well, I cannot let my friends stay on their own.
That's okay. Grumpfel's gonna be waking up soon.
Delgrim looks big, and it's like his eyes almost popping out of his head.
The toad's head turns slightly. There are more.
Oh, that's just the name of my imaginary friend. I write about him in my journal every day.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Why at disadvantage? Hamish?
Because, to be fair, my friend, that is a pretty out there story.
I've been deliberately acting dumb this entire time, so I feel like I could pass off as being that aloof.
Sure, good luck.
I literally just flipped off a Fae and have said
okay.
something.
Delgrim's reaction makes it very clear.
Shut up, Promethean!
I preferred
no.
that you not said that.
Yeah,
Nothing giving away with like the body-sized lumps somewhere behind you.
Yeah, no, it's still with disadvantage, please.
Hello,
any of
B.
the
This
snorers,
is
I
your
can't remember.
subconscious speaking.
Okay, well, guess what, motherfucker? At disadvantage, it's a 17 plus 2 for a 19. So eat me.
No, you probably taste funny.
Probably. I taste like cigarettes, regret, and wine.
The toad's eyes like bulge again, but it doesn't say anything. Another sort of 5 minutes pass, and then you can see
To reinforce the lie, I say, sometimes he speaks to me when I'm sleeping.
You can see some of the little fairies kind of looking at each other like what the fuck's that one on?
Whilst B is lying to her teeth to these creatures, do any of the party members have their shards up while they're sleeping? Is that how they work? Do they remain up and active while we're asleep?
They would, yeah. Yep, sure.
Does anyone still have their shard up?
Tiernan still has it up.
Excellent. Tiernan, you will hear Delgrim screaming in your head, in your sleep. Tiernan, then wake up immediately, pack down the camp, get everybody hidden. We are in incredible danger.
Considering the way you're waking
overreact
him
with
up,
this.
he's probably going to literally jump up, fall over himself, half fall over the side of whatever is set up, and probably knock his head in the tent. Presumably, we have a tent.
Did Delgrim say quietly at all?
Oh no, the voice in Tiernan's head's super loud.
No. Did Delgrim say pack up quietly?
Pack down the camp and hide everyone.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Tiernan starts letting off
I
the alarm.
feel like the implication is there.
Yeah. So with that, you guys notice off across the water, approaching fairly rapidly, that thing that you guys had fought when you first came here, coming across the water towards where you all are.
Delgrim will take a couple more steps back.
Yeah, hard same.
Now that Tiernan's awake
Yep.
violently, he's going to be a bit annoyed, and will gently wake up Miera and Grumpfel.
What's happening?
I don't know. Delgrim just shouted in my head. He told us, get up,
Can
back
we
down
see
quietly?
Can we see anything from where we are?
You're probably far enough back where you wouldn't quite be able to see the banks of the lake.
Okay.
Archie, wait 1 sec. And I'm going to send a message through. What the hell, Delgrim?
I think we only get to use it once per day, right?
No.
No? Okay, in which case, Tiernan will get back just a brief description of what's in front of them. And the creature that we encountered on the way to the island. Followed by B and I are either going to have to fight or run very quickly away from this place.
B and Delgrim have pissed off another Fae.
And we're on
Lies
an
and
island.
Oh dear.
Lies and slander.
So what did they want us to... Should we just go and help them? There's no point in them standing there by themselves.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. My track record with the Fae isn't great either.
I haven't had any problems so far. I think they're fairly reasonable.
I'm amazed they can even stand on this ground. I thought it was supposed to be...
Yeah,
don't know,
wasn't it like hallowed ground or something they couldn't stand? Like, it hurt them to be here.
Did it? Oh,
I think that's why they couldn't get the heart, because it was on the island.
oh, okay.
Interesting.
Hamish, are we remembering that right?
Yep.
So it's something in the soil, wasn't just a tower.
Yeah, because you brought a bucket to collect the soil specifically.
I haven't done that yet.
It was described to us as hallowed ground, yes.
Oh, I'll bring some with me then. Just pull out the bucket and start filling it up.
Miera grabs
Incredible
some sand as
conversation
well.
and choice of actions
soil
after
and
the
starts
message.
putting it into his pockets.
Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
We're filling our pockets with sand.
There was you guys.
Hamish,
Yep.
I have a question.
Sure.
As I am standing there with Delgrim, pretty beat up from yesterday, right? I'm good now, but there'd be some tears and stuff in my clothing.
100%. Yeah.
I'm gonna start pulling at a loose thread on my sleeve.
Yep.
And I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion. I'm not going to make an image. What I'm going to create is the sound of a piercing scream in the complete opposite direction from where we are. In an attempt to draw their attention there instead of us.
Delgrim will draw his axe and kind of look in that direction.
What's the range on that?
30 feet, so it's not too far, but I will attempt to, because I can decide the sound, I will attempt to make it sound quieter in an attempt to make it sound like it's further away. Does that make sense?
It does. Can I get you to make a performance check
Okay.
for me?
I would ask someone to blow on my dice, but hey, here's the thing. Last time I did that, we rolled a nat 1. I will use a chunky dice for it, though. Okay, that's a 19.
Okay.
17 plus 2.
You manipulate the arcane and cause this piercing scream to sound from behind. And it does. It does sound like it's a long way away. And you can see all of these fae that are hovering in front of you sort of suddenly spin in the air. And you can see the large toad turn to a couple of the small fairies. Go, what was that? Check it out. Go have a look. And you see like about 4 of these little sprites or whatever they might be go across over the water in the direction that the scream came from.
If you would like some assistance in investigating the nature of whatever that was, I am more than willing to help.
Yeah, I'm good at stabbing.
And the toad goes, the Guardian will be here soon. We will take you to the land.
You'll take us to the land?
Across the water.
We are already on land.
Yeah, I'm happy here.
If you want to investigate the noise, it was the other way.
Oh, by time this Guardian arrives, surely it'll be...
They could be dead.
Too far away. What if you go investigate? We'll go this way, long way around.
Yeah, we'll just start walking along and finding a way across ourselves.
Again, I would like you guys to make some deception checks for me, please.
Sure.
Either you can both roll, or one of you rolls with advantage.
Whoa. Who do we think has been more deceptive this entire time?
I have, but I don't trust them. I'm going to maintain that consistency of roll.
I am going to let you do it.
Yuck.
But Bee's hand will be on her timepiece as you do.
Okay. I think it makes sense because this is a man of action deception. It's like, hey, we're going to help out and do the thing. We're not going to do that. We're going to run away and hide.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
The second that you look like there's like a falter to your words, I just in my pocket click the timepiece and you can re-roll.
That too? Excellent. Love that. Thank you. Fucking hell.
Aren't you doing it at advantage? Because it's both of us?
Oh, God.
Promethean, aren't you doing it at advantage? Are you doing it at advantage?
That was in that one.
Are you doing it at advantage?
No. Why would I be doing it at advantage?
Because I'm helping you. That's why I'm not rolling.
That's why I said.
Is it not just
You
a
still get to
re-roll?
re-roll. You still get to re-roll as you initially roll.
The first roll.
It's
first roll was advantage.
So the first roll was at advantage.
Did you roll the first roll at advantage?
No, I didn't.
No, so hold on. so this is now your third dice roll. So this is the one. This is the click on the thing, which is what you will get.
Great. That's an 8.
Fucking hell. Okay. You guys, the rest of the party, you guys can hear the voices of your friends. You can't hear exactly what's being said, but you can hear them talking to someone.
Shall we just go down there and see what's happening?
Well,
Who's got the heart?
didn't Delgrim?
Wait, did I? I thought Grumpfel had it.
No, you took it and stuck it in the bag of holding.
Okay, I was so confidently sure that I was telling the truth when I said I didn't have it. Okay, great.
Oh no, I feel terrible now. I've told you you can fail more rolls.
How about we try to be quiet at least to see what's actually going on? Because at the moment, all he's told us is some sort of frog fae is getting up them or something. How much have you communicated with Tiernan and Delgrim?
Just the basics, because it would be difficult for him to have both conversations at the same time.
Shall we try to be sneaky like?
Is there any point? We're on an island.
So, as this is going on, as you try and talk your way out of this, Delgrim, you see this toad's eyes narrow. I suggest you tell me the truth. And you feel the very air warp around you as magic twists into your soul. And I need you to please make a wisdom saving throw.
Sure. Look, I wouldn't have touched my soul. It kind of belongs to somebody else right now. I don't think they'll appreciate you messing with it. Wisdom saving throw, you say? I can do that. That's a 18.
For the briefest of moments, you can feel a compulsion coursing through you to do exactly what this toad has told you. But you are able to fight it off at the last moment. How do you react?
Very calmly. I will, of course, tell you the truth. We've been sent here on sacred mission to retrieve Heart. That mission is now complete. We shall return.
Who has the heart?
I have the Heart.
Show me the heart.
I'm going to assume it's in the bag of holding.
That's where you said you put it. Yep.
Yeah, correct. And we'll
So-
take it out.
I'm just going to stop briefly there while you're doing that
Mhm.
and go back to the other guys. What are you guys doing?
Are we going down there, guys?
Miera's gonna start walking down there.
I have an idea. And I'm going to cast Disguise Self on me to appear as Larry.
Ooh.
You check disguise self.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure you
That would be alter form, I believe.
Nah.
Disguise self means you still have to be
the same
like
arrangement.
bipedal.
The same arrangement of limbs, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't think you can disguise yourself as a creature.
Oh, okay.
They've got to be like a bipedal. Like, you could be like an orc or a bugbear or something like that that's vaguely humanoid. Double check, though.
Yeah, I'm just having a bit of a read.
Yep.
So what would you view Larry as? Or
No, he was a giant
humanoid?
cat, effectively.
Oh, walking on four
So-
limbs.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I always thought he was always on 2 legs. My bad.
If you were to ask the question to everyone, I'd view Larry as a fucking legend.
Good.
High five. Yeah.
Yeah, well done.
Well, that's not going to work then. Tiernan was hinting at trying to change his form to appear as one of the members of the Fae that we've come across.
Mhm, mhm.
I just can't remember which ones. We've come across a few.
So, my understanding is that you guys are going to head down towards where Delgrim and B are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I'm stomping down there like someone's got me up. They've woken me up
Yeah.
for no goddamn reason. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
does that mean the rest of the party doesn't get a long rest?
No. We will say that this has occurred where the long rest has happened because I'm not quite that mean.
If everyone survives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys head down towards the banks of the lake just in time to see Delgrim reach into his bag of holding and pull out the large piece of amber, which encases the slowly beating heart that you retrieved from the massive iron colossus in the tower merely hours ago. Delgrim, you watch as the toad's eyes widen, and you can see some of those little things that had blipped out of existence suddenly blip back into existence.
Mm-hmm.
And there's almost like a universal ooh across all of these little voices. And the toad's eyes are huge. He just goes, the heart. Who sent you?
Am I close enough now to
Yep.
hear that?
Yep.
Miera's just gonna say, why is that any of your business?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
You are in the land of the Fae. Everything here is our business. The heart belongs to us.
Do you stand higher than the Queen?
There is no queen.
Of
In
the
this-
courts?
In this place, there is not. But I was sent by Lessorania of the Maldives Stars, rumored to be of the bloodline of this very heart. She has asked me to retrieve it, and so I have. At great personal cost, I might add.
As you mention Lesserania's name, the toad's eyes almost bug out of its head and its wings beat faster as it slowly hovers higher and higher into the air until it's about 30 feet above you. And you watch as what has been called the Guardian continues to approach and is probably merely 30 feet away from the bank. Why should I let you give this to Lacerania?
Why should you not?
She is not of this court. She is a renegade. The chorus is a renegade. Why should we let you give them the heart?
I'm afraid my life is forfeit if I do not. For me, there is no choice in this matter.
Why should I care about your life?
You're under no obligation to care. You ask a question, I give you answer.
Its eyes play across the rest of the group.
Did we catch this frog's name?
I don't think we asked.
Mm-mm.
Sorry. So, if you're saying that Lesserania is not your queen, who are you? Where are you from? What makes you more important?
Looks down at you, Miera. I am Tordelius Croak, an emissary of the court of the Cadota Moon, ruled by King Bedwin Relisai.
Have any of us heard of this ever?
Make a history roll.
Hey, thanks.
Collectively?
Thanks,
Yeah,
Donkey
and
Poppy.
sauce.
If you think you might have an inkling of anything to do with this part of the
Ooh.
world, I will
Nope.
let you make a history roll.
Dirty
But it's up to
20.
you.
Motherfucker.
Grumpfel, I actually think it would be appropriate.
Unlikely.
It would be potentially appropriate for you, Grumpfel, because you were originally
Okay.
from the east coast of here, so
Okay. Yes. Yeah. The clan wasn't it, from Gleam?
I rolled a nat 20. And the only thing I can think of that makes it make sense is kind of the stories in Narvalorge of folk who made their way out in the world specifically to act as facilitators between Fae and others in brokering deals.
So for you, so
What
we're
did you
going
say
to
was
lean in.
history?
Sorry, what was that, Grumpfel?
Oh, sorry. I've got some severe lag going on here. Sorry, was it history you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. 12, I don't think it's going to cut it.
Okay. So B, like you roll high. Some of this might sound vaguely familiar to you, but again, you're kind of not from this part of the world. But for you, Grumpfel, like 100%, like the northern part of the Gloomwrought is actually to the south of Faefair. And there would have been possibly some minor trading between some of the Jiragar clans that had set up shop in the very sort of northern tips of the Gloomwrought. So the court of the Cadota Moon is certainly something you have heard of, and you would understand that it is the ruling court of Faefair.
Sorry, was that Delgrim, not Grumpfel?
That was Delgrim. Yep, Grumpfel. Yeah, for you.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
For a half second, I thought you said Grumpfel. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So Tordelius looks back at you, Delgrim, and says, your life is forfeit.
A deal was struck, and I'm sure you know very well and can understand that this means I have no choice but to deliver on my end of this deal.
And most of the party wasn't aware of that, right?
Just me.
Just
So
that.
I will be staring at Delgrim now.
No, the party's been told that I'd made a deal, and part of that deal was to secure the
Not the
return.
full-
Not
Forfeiting
the
your
bit that
life,
you're
though.
Not
forfeiting
the
your
bit
life.
about,
No.
life, though.
No, but that's also not what Delgrim said.
No, he
Delgrim
said that if
his
he
life is
didn't deliver
forfeit
it,
if he
his-
doesn't bring it back.
Okay.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Again, Tordelius looks at you, especially once you mention the whole having done a deal. Step onto the Guardian. And with one of his strange little hands, he gestures towards that island-type creature, which is now probably only about 10 feet from the shore.
Can I roll like an insight check to see if I'm in like immediate danger of death?
You can roll an insight
A
check to see
vibe
if you
check
can
on
get a
this
vibe
guy.
from this thing.
Can I also, being standing right next to
Another nat
Delgrim,
fucking 20.
get in on it as well?
Sure. Anyone, like, if there's stuff that people are trying to glean from this.
The most concerning thing to Delgrim is, because this is new information and potentially useful information, but the thing that he wants to know most is if stepping onto this thing is going to lead to his immediate death, essentially, or likely to.
Yeah.
So
I got a
just vibe check on
19.
that.
Okay. So for both of you, you can see on this strange toad's features surprise at the mention of a deal and curiosity. There doesn't seem to be any kind of like
Like
step onto the
malice.
Guardian and I'm going to fuck you up kind of thing. It's more like
Cool.
they wants you to come close.
Delgrim will fucking hop, skip, and jump over onto the Guardian then.
You got to kind of half splash, half swim over to it, and it's just like a fucking island as you clamber up onto it, very much like you did the last time when Miera saved you, heroically. As you step off the bank and step onto this thing, Tordelius flies down right in front of you. His huge head just examining you. Then the tongue comes out. Up your face. All the way up through your hair, leaving the slimy trail. Warp. I can taste the deal. What will you pay for us to let you go free?
Is this an option? How would this work? Surely.
Free from this
Reject from your court or not, Lesrania did not seem to be without power. In what way can you convince me that you can secure freedom from this deal?
Not freedom from the deal. The deal is struck. Freedom from this forest.
You would have me make yet another deal. Of course.
Not necessarily a deal. A payment. What would you or your friends offer of value?
This situation is a consequence of my actions. They should be expected to make no payment. What is it you think would be so... What makes you think we could not, with our own skill, leave this place? Without your leaving.
And this lets out this enormous croak. And around you, all of these small pixies and sprites start to appear until there is over 100 of these things.
Wait,
fluttering around you.
Wait. Don't do anything yet. If we were to pay you something, could you also help us break this deal?
The deal is struck. The
You
deal
can't-
is sacrosanct.
But surely, if you're talking of all of this power, you have power too, right? Why can't you overcome this deal? It all comes from the same place.
No Fey deal can be broken.
Well, then maybe not broken, but negotiated.
I would not interfere. I do not have the power.
A deal is in fact a deal.
Do you
A
know
deal?
someone who does have the power?
Not to break a deal such as this.
Tordelius, tell me this. In what way can Court of Kadata Moon benefit from opportunity I will soon have to be in great proximity to this Lesserania? What do you mean she's not... What do you call her? Rebel? Naughty girl?
A very naughty girl. He looks at you and actually lands beside you, and you get sort of an appreciation for the size of this thing. Like I said, it's the size of a small pony.
Mm-hmm.
This giant toad. The chorus fled the court many moons ago. Made their way with the mortals. Forsaken the courts. They no longer belong.
And what are consequences of her getting her hands on this? And he again holds out the heart. Just distant enough away. It's not immediately in reach of this fucking guy.
How about you put that back on the land he doesn't appear to want to stand on?
It's a very good idea, Tiernan. And Delgrim's going to toss the heart over in Tiernan's direction.
Okay. You toss the heart, you see like all of these eyes.
All of the
watch it.
pixies get it when it's
Yeah.
no longer ours.
Yeah.
And Tiernan's just going to, once he's got it, he's going to hold up the bucket and stick the heart into underneath the soil.
Mhm. Okay.
Quite deliberately.
Fuck, what was the question again? Sorry?
What are consequences of her?
You're on a
having-
train going 100 miles.
What are
an hour.
consequences of her getting her hands on this heart?
She would get her father back.
And is this something that you would prefer not to happen? Is there some way we can offer to attempt to prevent this, perhaps, as the price to live?
It is not my decision.
Then whose?
King Bedouin.
I'll be honest with you, Todelius Croc. I, for one, am a little tired of speaking to fake creatures and being forced into deals I do not wish to make. But I'll speak to this King Bedouin if you think it is of benefit to you and yours.
Can I please ask another question?
Looks over to you, Miera.
If you so desperately wanted the heart, would it? And I mean, I'm assuming because you haven't set foot up here that you actually can't. If we take the heart to Lesserania, why not go and take it back from her?
We cannot enter Wildport.
We could help you get in there if you need
We would be
help.
breaching the Accords.
But isn't taking the heart and keeping it from Lesserania kind of like the same sort of deal? You're stopping her from getting her father, which seems kind of mean.
Oh, I wonder what that feels like. A parent being held away from a child.
Yikes! Nice.
Yeah. So why can't, if you want the heart, or maybe we could, where's the boundary? Potentially we could organize for them to come and collect the heart from a place you can reach. Let us do our deals and finalize our stuff, and then you can just come in and take the heart, and I'm sure you've got more than enough allies to help you.
We would not enter Wildport in this nature. It would breach the Accords. The Accords are a deal. The deal is sacrosanct.
Oh, and same for us. We've made a deal, so why do we have to not do our deal to help you? What's in it for us?
Make a persuasion check, Mara.
– 19.
Why should I care what happens to you?
Why should we care if you get the heart or not?
You are in our lands. We could just simply kill you. And
Much
take
the
the
same
heart.
as a bug, or a squirrel, or a bird. You might not care about them, but you go randomly killing them because, they're on your land. No. We're just trying to live our lives, do what we need to do to get shit done. We have people relying on us to help them. Just let us do what we need to do. We won't interfere with you. You don't interfere with us. And we'll all carry on. To be fair, we got the heart. You couldn't get the heart. It was stuck up here. So maybe we've done you a favor. Maybe it's now easier for you to get the heart if you so desire.
If you can truly taste the deal, as you say, you know the truth of her words, in as much as they are speaking truth about the nature of that deal.
Also, you say that you can't go to Wildport. because it'd be in breach of the Accord. Not only can we get to Wildport, but we can also access the court of the moon out there itself. Is there anything we can do that could assist your court against the others? Because deep down, I'm here against my own will, really. I'm only doing this because I'm forced to do it.
The giant toad leans back on its large back legs, its wings flapping furiously for a minute. More payment. Your payment to me to let you go free from here and travel through the forest and complete your deal.
What do you want? What is the payment that you want? Just say what you want.
A favor to
Okay,
be
great.
called upon at a time I wish.
From all of us or one of us.
Deal. I will offer
No,
this favor.
you're not making any more deals, my friend. You're done with deals.
Also,
how many
before we
how
make
many
deals-
people are involved with this, Toad friend?
Oh, hold on a second.
Everyone, calm down.
Tell this croak. How about I make a deal with you?
Don't make
No deals. Everyone,
It's a
stop making
favor.
deals.
I promise I will not
Tiernan.
transport and drag as much of this soil and cold iron through your forest, leaving it behind me when I leave this land. I'll leave it on this island.
The soil would do nothing off the island.
What about this? And hold up a piece of the cold iron.
Flinches backwards slightly. It is small. It is irrelevant. It is unpleasant. But it is not enough for a deal.
I think if you're going to ask for a favor, that really kind of outweighs the offers, right? Like, you're going to just get us across the bank and someone owes you a favor that you can just call on whenever you want.
I will guarantee your safe travel through this forest.
Okay, but hear me out. Hear me out. What if you don't need to guarantee our safety and stuff? You can just transport us back, right? Can we maybe ask for something else instead of the guarantee of safety? Like maybe a favor for a favor.
You underestimate how much we want the heart.
I don't.
We could just kill you all and take
You
it.
could
How
try.
many people would have to give you this
No,
favor?
but hold on.
Are you looking for a favor from everyone or just one of us?
Enough.
Just,
You could
just
try
one.
to kill us all, and you would not be
How long-
successful before we destroy that heart.
How long until you call the favor?
There would be no time limit. And
I think we
as for
deserve
you-
something else on top of this favor. Like if someone has to promise you a favor, we can't just have safe passage. It has to be something else.
As long as the favor doesn't involve dying, or friends dying, or family dying, I will do you a favor.
Hold on. No one make deals. Hear me out. Please.
So as you're saying that, Tordelius looks over at little Miera. Its eyes do lock on you for a minute, Delgrim, because it did hear what you said. But it looks at Miera and goes, come to the Guardian.
Yeah, before I do, the stipulations. There was 3.
I will request a favor that will not require your life to be forfeit, or the lives of any who stand here with you,
Or my family.
or your family. A simple favor.
Simple. Okay. Simple favor.
Are you going to go over to the Guardian?
Yeah.
Okay. As Miera makes her way over, its eyes travel to you, B, and just sort of like looks at you as Miera's making her way over. Just sort of that like bit of eye-to-eye contact. And then looks back to Miera as she clambers up on the Guardian.
Miera will send B a message in her brain and say, if you've got any better options that can get us out of this now, without anyone having to make deals, do it now.
You'll hear a message back, because I can also cast it, saying, I just needed time to negotiate, and I think that time's run out.
Okay.
Tordelius moves slightly closer to you, Miera. Do we have an agreement?
Mira's going to put one hand in her pocket and hold the other hand out.
Mm-hmm.
Giving a high five.
Okay, I'm going to shake his hand, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed in my pocket.
Okay. It reaches out with one of its big webbed hands and it just enfolds like half of your arm. Gives it a quick shake.
Mira shakes the slime off.
Looks back at the rest of you. No. Deal is done. Climb aboard.
Come on, man.
Go on.
Have we got everything we need? Like, do we have all our stuff? Because we were all set up for camp.
We didn't fold it down.
Look, hang on. We need to go and grab all of
I
our stuff.
explicitly told you, Tiernan, pull the camp
No
down.
time. No time. And I'll rush up to grab the gear.
Okay. They don't seem to be in any rush, although again they do not cross the boundaries onto the island at all. It'll take Tiernan a bit of time and whoever else is helping to do that. Is anyone wanting to do anything in that period?
I'm not helping packing down the camp. In fact, I will climb on the Guardian. I will sit towards the front, away from everyone, and pout.
Incredible.
I will sit cross-legged, arms crossed, like a small child that is very angry and upset.
How far, just refresh my memory, how far was the stretch of water between this island and the shore?
Oh, like a good sort of,
Ways.
like it was a significant distance, like a good sort of mile or something like that. Like it's not just a quick
Okay.
splash across the water.
It was like nearly a day's worth of travel on the water, right?
Oh, it was less. It was significantly less than that. But this is a very, very big lake.
So like an hour by boat, or
Yeah.
half hour by boat, 20 minutes,
Yeah, half an hour, 45 minutes.
10 minutes, get a brisk skull.
Yeah, half an hour, 45 minutes, roughly.
Minute wise, what would it be in walking distance?
Sorry.
If it was ground, what would it be in walking time?
Oh, it's like it's
time?
about a mile and a half. So
Okay, so 5 minutes, 10 minutes,
like closer to probably 15.
15.
Yeah. Okay. What is everybody doing?
Guess we're getting on the Guardian.
Grumpfel will help Tiernan pack down the camp if he's gone that direction, or whoever's gone there. Is Delgrim packing down, or is staying by the shore?
Delgrim didn't put his stuff up, so he has no need to go, I guess. Either.
I'm not sure what Grumpfel would have set up, or not at least
Yeah.
the swag.
So,
for rest.
For expediency's sake, we'll you guys pack everything up.
Is
Clamber on.
Is Miera staying on there while Tiernan and Grumpfel are packing down though?
Yeah, I was already on there, so I probably would stay on there.
Yeah, in which case the awkwardness would continue somewhat. I think Delgrim would be positioned somewhere between B and Miera at this point, and he'd kind of turn towards Miera and then kind of make as if to start some kind of conversation, and then turn again and just kind of shake his head to himself, no, and then kind of look over at B and do the exact same thing and just turn to himself and shake his head no, and then he'll just take a seat on the fucking Guardian as well and do his own little version of pouting in the middle of this thing between the two of them.
With everyone packed up.
Sorry, Ham. The trip. Sorry, the trip on the Guardian. I was actually away for that episode. Quick description. What does the Guardian look like? Sorry.
It's basically like a small moving island, like about sort of like a fraction of the size that you're on now. But it is like a small island.
Like land on a turtle's back, or
yeah. Think of just like someone had a giant turtle's back that was covered in like trees and dirt and rocks and stuff.
Right.
Okay. So with that, you all clamber on. It very slowly turns and ferries you all across to the bank, the opposite bank of the lake, heading towards the Twilight Road, which is what will take you back towards Wildport. You all disembark, and Tordelius looks at you all and says, "Follow me. I will take you back to the road, and then you will have safe passage back to Wildport." And with that,
Safe passage would have you as an accompaniment to Wildport, would it not?
I do not need to take you to Wildport. Once you're on the road,
can you ensure safe passage if you do not accompany us?
I will. The road is safe. But if you are concerned, I will stay in the forests and follow from there.
Well, the road isn't safe. We've already been attacked once on it.
There was the time we were attacked on the road. You're right.
Why do any of you even care about your safety? Just making deals willy-nilly?
No one made a deal.
Fuck off. You are all so careless. None of you care about any of your existences whatsoever. So willing to just throw it all away.
Do we know about B's deal?
Nope.
No.
Hypocrite.
Delgrim will shoot a glance to B with that though. Like it just kind of
A favor is not a deal. A favor is a favor.
Yeah, but you don't know anything about what you've agreed to.
I made sure it would not affect anyone here.
No, you made sure it would not affect anyone here, as in us, and your family. We have other people too, Miera.
But by extension, it wouldn't affect you, and if something happened to your family, that would affect you. So nothing
I don't
that
remember that
affects
being
you.
in the fine print. And also,
There's
you don't
so
know
much
what you're
fine
trying-
print. We can talk about this when they're not right in front of us, but there is a
What
lot
if
of
you-
fine print that
what if
wasn't
you're
actually
asked-
explicitly said.
What if you're asked to kill an entire town of people? Innocent people. To take all of their lives, and you've just agreed to it, and you have no idea.
A favor's a favor.
You're all stupid. B starts walking.
People
The
in this
journey-
group with their hissy fits.
There's some tension in the party tonight. Yeehaw. Okay. I would like to suggest at this point in time for us to have a little 5-minute break. Because there is a question that I need to ask the players.
Ooh.
So it says you're lurking. If we could just look, it's another chance for people to listen to the song again.
Secrets
100%.
are off.
So we'll be back in 5 minutes. I want to check in with the players. Nothing big. This is just more seeing how long we want to go for and stuff like that. But good chance to refresh drinks. So we're back in 5 minutes. Thanks very much, everyone. Woo! It's fine.
In the land of Peldorn, where the echoes call, through the ruins deep, through the rise and fall, radiant shadows dreaming of the dawn, that which shines will blind us all. Tiernan crossed with shard and steel, searching for the lost. Blinky flies beside him, a faithful friend at any cost. Miera weaves the storm and flame, magic wild, chaos untamed. Power churning, bright yet dire, she walks the edge of fate and fire. Radiant shadows, dancing in the night, guided by the stars, taking up the fight. Through the darkest valleys, to the highest peaks, standing by each other as the darkness speaks. Delgrim stalks where the wild things cry, a sharpened blade, a hunter's eye, stranger to stars in the light of day. He hunts for the means to fell his prey. Grumpfel draws on death's domain, a good life's rest well earned, with Cometeon's blessing, sharing the lessons learned. Bee's mind is a map of endless lore, a wizard's gaze at the arcane door. Her blood runs thick with a trauma past, she weave her spell as the clock turns back. Radiant shadows, dancing in the night, guided by the stars, taking up the fight. Through the darkest valleys, to the highest peaks, standing by each other as the darkness speaks. Blinding gold and shattered crowns, lies that weigh and pull us down. A light too bright, a fate too tall, that which shines will blind us all. Radiant shadows, dancing in the night, guided by the stars, taking up the fight. Through the darkest valleys, to the highest peaks, together they will stand as the darkness speaks. In the land of Peldorn, their epic tale is spun, a story still unfolding, a battle not yet won. Radiant shadows, dancing in the night, guided by the stars, taking up the fight. Radiant shadows, can you hear the call? That which shines will blind us all.
ourselves.
Fucking hell.
What
Fuck.
the fuck?
Why does this keep happening?
I don't
And the
know.
response, it's like a whole call and response thing.
I know, it's amazing. So the party now finds themselves back on the banks of the Lake of the Lost Names, heading back towards Wildport, being accompanied by Tordelius Croak, a large toad-like fae, and what appears to be a small army of fairies that seem to be everywhere all at once. It's a couple of days journey through the forest, although significantly easier than when you pass through this time with Tordelius and his cohorts leading you through the woods. He doesn't say much or anything to anyone as he's taking you through the forest, heading you back towards the Twilight Road. So over that period of time, a couple of days, is there anything that anyone is wanting to do? Is there any conversations people are wanting to have in the party? There has certainly been various forms of tension across the group. So I will put this up to you. Otherwise, we will skip forward in time.
Delgrim would reacquire the heart from Tiernan at some point over the course of this journey.
He's not going to give it to you until he has a conversation with you about something.
The deal was very simple, Tiernan. I have to deliver the heart. You are not going to be able to give it to her. It must be me.
Okay, fine. But what was the detail? What was the details of the deal you made with her?
Tiernan, the most important detail, I will remind you, if I don't do this, my life is forfeit. So I need the fucking heart. Please, just give it to me.
I intend to give it to you, Delgrim. What I want to know is, you deliver the heart, what happens then?
Tiernan, I am tired. I am sick of dealing with this fake bullshit. Give me the fucking heart and let me get this over and done with.
Is this conversation overheard by everyone, or is this just between the two of you?
I think it probably would be overheard.
Yeah, because we're not exactly being subtle.
Then Grumpfel will kind of make his way over. Says, a thought, gentlemen. What if we were to cover the heart in the soil and wrap it in the shards of this cold, deliver it? It is still delivered, but in such a way that it may not be able to be used against the wishes of the toad.
It's harder. It's the problem we've got, Grumpfel, is she's got a court full of mortals. All she has to do is say, unwrap it and pull it out, and then
that's fair.
And then we've just pissed her off.
True. Yeah, that's very true. It was just a thought.
Yeah, I did have the thought as well, and quite frankly, I'm getting incredibly. I'm just as frustrated as everyone else is with the Fey folk. They always seem to be forcing us into deals unprovoked, in my personal opinion. Delgrim, here's the heart, but I'm getting a sense that you've offered something a lot more than just delivery.
Delgrim will take the heart, place it into the bag of holding.
And I never asked you to
I must
do
say,
that.
gentlemen, this is quite the hefty price just to get the moon to get simple passage northwards. Surely there must be a cheaper way of doing this.
At this point, I don't think Grumpfel is about getting moon or boat. It's about me making stupid decisions.
I
Well,
love that
it's
Delgrim demands that we all tell him the
deal is
truth,
struck.
but doesn't tell us the truth.
Delgrim goes real cold, real hard, real quick. But then immediately softens and will continue walking down the fucking road.
So
sorry, before that, Miera will say after him, I kind of thought you'd want to have a conversation, but sure, let's keep going.
Okay. He'll spin. All right, let's have this conversation. What the fuck was that thing? What are you exactly?
What about every exchange that we have ever had makes you think that I'm keeping something from you? Makes you think that I understand what's going on? You were there in that dream. You saw that thing. You know as much as I do.
I saw it attacking you, Miera. This is very different from you bringing a thing into being that is, if not the same, then definitely very similar to the thing that completely tore my life apart, Miera.
Again, information you never share with us, but I share as much as I can because I don't know anything. The things that I do, I don't practice. I don't read them from a book. I'm not taught them. I have no one to talk to about this. I have no one to learn from. I'm alone, and I don't know what's going on. I'm scared, and it makes me feel terrible to think that you think that I'm keeping something from you.
You should be scared.
Yeah, well, maybe you should be as well. Miera's going to keep walking.
Damn it, is she in front now?
Yeah. My little legs like...
Not able to go off the road. He will... Yeah, no, he'll wait a bit for the Miera to get some distance.
No. Remember,
then
we're
we'll
under the
head out.
protection of Lord Frog Features. We can go off the road
We cannot go off the road. No.
He's safe passage, and that he
Grumpfel,
would
this
be
is
in the
a bad
forest.
idea. Do not go off road.
No, this is Heath, not Grumpfel.
Good. Excellent.
So,
This is your subconscious
We'll
speaking.
follow after.
is there any other conversations that will occur before you find yourselves back at the gates of Wildport?
Actually, just based on what Delgrim and Miera's exchange would be, after sort of say 2 or 3 minutes, Grumpfel will just sort of say to the party as we're moving out loud, I may not share your abilities, I may not understand them, but any one of you is welcome to a coffee and a conversation, an ear of empathy and constructive conversation at any time of the day. You need only ask. And then he'll quieten down and then keep walking.
Okay.
Grumpfel. Can I ask a quick question? Just how long's B gonna be pouting for? Like the entire
The
trip?
entire fucking trip. The entire trip. And if you guys are walking really fast, she's gonna walk really slow.
Oh,
And
she's
if you
gonna be at
guys
the
are
back
walking
kicking
really
rocks.
slow,
Yeah.
then I'm gonna walk really fast.
You may want to pick up that bottom lip before you trip over it, young lady.
Daggers at you.
Roll to hit.
And like,
he
to
wouldn't
be
say
fair,
that.
B is not an angry or frustrated or upset person. So when you get these daggers, it is venom. Grumpfel. Like absolute venom.
What did Grumpfel do?
Grumpfel wouldn't have said about tripping over. He wouldn't say
Okay, well then that wouldn't happen.
Okay.
If anything, during the rest of the walk, he may just gauge the body language and sidle up to anyone to sort of just give like a hug or something. But if nothing, then he'll just keep walking.
Then you would get venom. Like,
Okay. So, with that, you reach the gates of Wildport, and as you look back towards the forest of Fayfair, you can see that Tordelius and the rest of his envoy are no longer visible, although you know they have been trailing you through the forest up until now. And it is about midday as you walk into the bustling city, and you can see the mighty dome that lies in the center that houses the chorus and the 4 courts that belong to it. And within it, the melody of stars, where you must deliver the heart of the song to complete the bargain and to claim the moon, which will gain you passage north towards the Rindarian Empire. But anyone who looks at this small group, I think would quite obviously see a collection of individuals which there's some cracks in this group. You've got Grumpfel trying to kind of hold things together, but it's very obvious that there has been conflict, disagreements. And so one wonders what lies ahead for our small group of heroes. Will they be able to put their differences aside? Will they continue onwards, or will these challenges just be too much? And we'll find that out next session.
Yeah, that pouty face, that's how I feel about this being the reality of our lives, that we can't all just be on infinite time forever.
So, with that, as usual, let's do a little go around of favorite moments. Who wants to start?
I will.
Emily, you're looking super smiley and happy there. Do you want to kick us off?
No, John said he will, so I'm taking the opportunity to handball to John.
Cool, excellent. John.
Miera's sticky fingers. You just couldn't resist, could you?
To be fair, I was trying to do it for Grumpfel.
Yeah. Fair. It was interesting. Look. It was a choice. It was amazing. Cool. Who's next?
I'll go because you tried to handball to me immediately.
I did.
I liked the build-up of the is the conversation gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? And then it finally happening. Cool conversation. Enjoyed it.
Only took a couple of days.
Yeah.
Correct.
Also, I can totally imagine, it's basically 2 little fucking teenagers that are I don't want to talk to the other person. It was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved the full awkwardness of it all. It's
Yeah.
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 I'm not going to
Also,
sit where
who's
you
gonna
were
crack
sitting.
first?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
And also, I love that Miera just took absolutely no shit about it either. It was no, fuck you.
Yeah.
Is the response. I genuinely love that as the response to it.
I think fucking Miera's little speech around the whole just I don't know what the fuck's going on either. Fuck you. Was tasty. John, I commend you on your various ideas to try and transport hallowed earth or cold iron or various
to be
things.
perfectly honest, I was sitting there going, now, would Tiernan be so spiteful he'd go, okay, no problem, and just start dragging and dropping the cold iron if the guy got upset? Well, you didn't cut a deal with me, dude, so fuck you. But at the same time, he isn't going to try to fuck with them now.
I feel the next time that you guys encounter any Faena in this world, you're just instantly going to try and murder every single one.
There's a reason Delgrim has developed a whole bunch of ranger stuff that specifically targets Fae. This part of this leg of what they've been through, he's really not a fan.
Why do you keep cutting deals, dude?
It's an accident every time.
Mine was more of a threat.
Yeah. Pro, what about you?
I enjoyed cutting like a new deal being cut with a fang. That was and absolutely fuck you for doing that, you bastard. No, I loved the shit out of Shadow Mia's cool mirror shit through this session. I thought that was cool. I love the idea of us rolling back into Wildport with this kind of whole of party kind of broken
Pissed
tension rising. I love the idea of that.
Yeah.
Especially given, the likeliest course of events in the next session. It'll be really interesting to see what collectively we do with that tension when it breaks. And I can't wait. It's going to be a real fun time, and everyone's going to be happy and off.
It'll be awesome. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Hey, Heath, how about you, buddy?
I got to say, like, we don't often compliment the DM, but this Sir Frogalot, what was his name? His Toad?
Cordelius Croak.
I enjoyed the role playing of that. That was cool. It's turned up. No. Let's get this massive things. Give him a pattern of speech that makes you hang on what's about to be said. So I very much enjoyed that.
Cool.
I've got to give props to Promethean's headache like blaring alarm clock wake up call to for Delgrim gave to Tiernan. That was I was waiting for Tiernan to like jump up and get ready to karate whatever was running up the hill towards us. And I think I've got to give an equal to Promethean for Delgrim's diamond bag thump to the ground, as well as B's. It's not falling. It's not flying. It's falling with style on the top of the column down to 4. That was that.
Yeah. Go that natural.
Fallen twice in 2 sessions.
Yeah.
Just like Emily in real life, I fall
It
off
is.
everything.
Yeah.
It is. It's amazing. Hey, that brings us to the end.
Wait, did Cass say one?
I think, Cass, did we miss you?
Yeah. That's
Cass.
fine.
No.
That's
Cass.
fine. Just like real life. Just don't even worry about me. It's
Hey, I just
fine.
worried about you. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
It's more
Cass.
directed at Ham. He doesn't care.
about.
At least I
am-
can stop.
You now owe a favour
Hey,
to
Cass,
the
I
play. Be
want to know.
careful.
I want to know your favorite moment.
I enjoyed specifically the bee pouting that just started and did not end.
That's good.
I love that. It's like, just let everyone know I'm not happy about what's going on. Even though, I don't know, we don't know as a party, even though she's done her own deals and hasn't told anyone, she still has the balls to be like, no, you're not supposed to be fucking doing that. So I thought that was great. I also enjoy poor Grumpfel being like, guys, we could just talk about it. It's fine.
sit down and have a
Just hug it
cuppa.
out.
Let's have a cup of cuppa and we'll get
Please.
it all out in the open. And we'll
Please,
take it up
guys.
in the open.
Just like absolute, like try to like just calm us all down with hugs and coffee, which I think is really super just Grumpfel all over.
I swear to God, you're like a bunch of teenagers.
Yeah.
I basically am a teenager.
Yeah.
And I also enjoyed at the start where Ham kept saying, "You can certainly try."
Hey, look.
It's evil
it's
and I
legit.
hate it, but I love
Yeah.
it.
It's
Yeah.
cookies.
Yeah, you
Awesome.
Matt Mercered the shit out of us. How dare you?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It was your
But
immediate
also-
response of no. Just make it a simple answer. Yes, no.
Yeah.
The attitude was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm
It's.
surprised Miera's still alive.
I am going to circle
She's
back.
invincible.
I'm
For
going to
now.
circle back around to Emily's pouting, because at one stage I was actually like, "Oh my god, hold on! As the DM, did I cut Emily off? Did I not give her a chance to do something? Did I do something? Is this why she's pouting? I mean, that still might be the case."
Hey, listen, it's crazy that I didn't get to finish asking for what I was going to ask for, but that's not the DM thing. That was just a cool thing that I could have asked for, and now the party will never know, and it could have been real cool.
It could have been.
Needs to
It
speak
could have
up.
Could
been.
have been.
It could have been. It could have been. But look.
But you're all too naive.
and ready to jump the fucking
I
gun.
did give you a chance to speak up. I did.
Too
Speak
late.
for yourself.
There was
Too
a
late. You'd
lot
already
of,
made the deal. I
was-
couldn't counter it.
No, I was like just about to. You could have.
there was a lot of talking over, and to be
It's
honest,
fine.
Yeah.
that was actually Tordelius going, no, you're offering
Oh,
me
100%. I didn't read it
Yeah.
like anything else. And that's why, like, when I was given the opportunity to speak up, I was like, nah, like, it's done.
Yeah.
Like,
on the subject of being done. That's us.
Can we get just talk
No.
a
stick a
smidge more?
fork in us. We're done.
We're
That's
not
us.
though. We've still got another 2 minutes. Let's
That's
just
right.
have a
That's right.
chat. Don't forget to listen to the song because it's like super cool and it's like on all of the streaming platforms.
Hey, there's a whole song now that you can.
Hey,
listen
isn't
to.
that also
Awesome.
like a bunch of the shit you're doing this month, Promethean?
Yeah, like raising money for charity shit that I'm doing this month. Absolutely, that is happening.
Yeah.
Hey, isn't there
Hey.
some fucking charity?
Hold on,
shit you're
wait. You
doing?
thought you saw us fight tonight? Wait until you see us fight in real life. All you got to do is donate money.
Correct.
Yeah, cage fight. It'll be incredible.
Yeah. There might
Yeah.
be jelly and
Or-
hot
or
sauce.
come
How
to
could you say
PAX.
no?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if there's not enough charity for you in July, well, guess what, motherfuckers? It carries on over to August.
Outstanding.
16 games, 48 hours, lots of fucking people from around the world. It's gonna be great.
Hell yeah.
It'll
How
be
can,
gonna be
how can
excellent.
people get involved?
Hey, they can check out the Hexes and Vexes and Date Dungeon socials, where you can sign up or get ready to just watch. We will be raiding into each other over the 48 hours. So it kicks off on Hexes and Vexes,
Wow.
into Date Dungeon, back into Hexes and Vexes, back into Date Dungeon, where it all gets wrapped up at the end. It's going to be fucking excellent. I gotta run 2 games. Promethean's running 1. And as is tradition, I am ruining Declan from Date Dungeon's life for the 5th year running.
And if you've
Um,
not seen Emily ruin Declan's life, I promise you it is worth checking out every
It's
time. It is
pretty
Amazing.
good.
It's a fun time.
It's called Sleepless Delusion, that like just turns into whatever the fuck spews out of my mouth.
excellent. Outstanding.
Shh,
All right.
Button Mummy's back. Shh,
Button Mummy
shh.
has
Button Mummy's
returned.
back and she
Yeah.
can button.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pretend you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
Oh,
raid
wait.
out to the Killer Bits, I believe. Who've just started doing a little bit of D&D.
Yeah. Yeah, that's about started for most D&D games, right? The first hour,
Nice.
it's like
It's
Just-
warming up.
sticking
Right.
around.
Half an hour
Awesome.
to shoot the shit, you know.
Hey, look, thanks so much, everybody, for hanging out with us on this session. Come back in a fortnight, because that's when we'll be back. And
Yay.
you're going to see the consequences of all of these various
Ooh.
deals unwind. I thought we might have got there tonight, but apparently we haven't. So
You were
next
misinformed, sir.
next session is going to be fuck, man.
Wild.
Like it is going to be a lot.
I don't know what you're talking about because, like, what's crazy is that with the level up, I'm just going to teleport us all out of here and you just into a new reality.
I'm just
and
going
it's
to
be
banish
great.
this Fey Queen into the actual Fey Wild so
There'll be
she can't.
explosions, there'll be heartbreak, drama.
Yeah, and that's
And
just
yet
on
every
the toilet.
session, Ham says it's going to be a lot. You
Yeah,
guys will probably die.
yeah. I know.
Down here.
I know. I feel like the viewers were pretty close.
Look, things could have got. Yeah.
At
Yeah.
one point, Ham messaged me saying, "So you're on 1 HP now, right?"
So I knew how many hit points B was on, and when I rolled the damage for that, I'm like, this is what happens.
Mm.
And yet, still
And
standing.
yet here I am. You can't kill me. I'm like
Yeah,
a fucking
yes.
cockroach. Step
You're-
on me again, bitch.
Invincible.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Tina, get
Yeah.
me alive for sure.
Hey, I thanked you both. Tiernan got a little cuddle and Grumpfel got a thank you, but now you can both eat my ass.
Bye.
Okay. Wow. Promises. Okay.
Wow.
We're gonna go. See you in a
Wow.
fortnight.
Bye-bye.
Yes.